Alright.
I am Captain Planet.
Captain Planet! Okay.
Alright, hit resume whenever you're ready.
Me? Or you?
I did. Maybe I will unpause. There we go.
Okay.
Okay. So,
What were we doing?
what a great question, because I've just pulled up my inventory and I have a bunch of coal, some plates, and...
That's right.
You don't have to be quiet anymore. Samaru, this is your birthday stream, so you
Okay.
can...
Well, I don't want to spoil it for. I don't want to like. Because
Don't
I
spoil it.
played the game of Life before.
Well, we've all been, I freaked out when I saw you running their fort.
I just saw you zoom
That's right.
by.
Because Fort has the giant coal iron
Yes.
thing up in the upper
Yeah,
left.
whatever's going on up there.
Okay.
And,
Yeah, when
Woody and Jinx were building.
when Jinx was doing this, I wasn't paying a lot of attention, and so now it's like, what are you up to? Oh, iron deposit. Okay.
Here's the train. I brought the train back.
And the train kind of goes back and forth doing
Yeah, the
the
train
same
goes
thing.
back and forth between this and main base.
So,
What?
why don't we make like a storage car for it and like load stuff onto it?
We could, yeah.
Yeah. So to give you guys an idea, I finally got to space. I've made it to
Okay.
space in my other game, so
Okay, well then I will not worry as much then. Since you
Yeah.
have space.
I only got run over by a train once.
Lear, I'm
Amateur
almost to space, so you don't have to worry about spoilers.
Okay, we need steel plate. Okay, we have a lot of work to do.
Yes, we have a lot of work to do.
We have steel plate.
Yeah, down there. That doesn't help me here.
Well, it's being made here and then just being transported down.
No, that's iron plate. I need the steel.
Oh,
Yeah.
steel.
Iron plate
Oh,
is
yeah.
up there because
Iron plate is up there, and then yeah,
I think I actually
iron plate.
we
And then
have a
also-
train builder down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can turn this into steel plate.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and condense some of this stuff so we can get more production.
Okay. See,
Yeah, I was trying not to build the really super efficient stuff and letting people experiment. So
well now we can just work on efficiency.
Yep, that's the name of the game. That's what I'm here for. Okay.
do we have the nicer furnaces yet?
I'm trying to see. Wow, my.
You do. You have steel
Yeah, we have
furnaces.
steel furnaces.
Yes,
Okay,
we do
good.
have steel furnaces.
Well, some of them. Need to work on more of those.
We also have,
Why do I have an inventory full of raw materials?
A very good question.
I think because we were redoing something and
Do you want more?
okay, we have more steel furnaces down here. So I'm gonna go swap these out.
Oh, I have.
It makes me feel
Oh,
better.
those are long arms. Darn it. I don't have faster ones.
I got long arms.
Wonder.
Okay.
Oh, that's not gonna work.
Nope, because we have to have
Yeah.
a gap. That's fine. I'll live.
Do you want me to? I have other. You're gonna work up here. I'll go fast.
I
Yeah.
started building the start of a mall.
A mall?
Yeah, that's what they call it. Is you build like an area of your base that just makes all of the stuff you need,
Ah.
so that you have like all of the building blocks being made by machines. So you can easily get to these. You can just grab what you need out of chests.
Stay off the tracks. I'm coming down.
They're gonna run me over.
No, I'm trying not to. I'm just warning you that I'm coming with the train.
It's when you start getting automatic trains that I start dying. Because then I see train track. I don't, I'm not on the
Oh,
train.
it's
It's
fine.
fine. And then suddenly the trains.
And then suddenly trains.
Suddenly train. Hi, Jake. Wow.
Happy birthday,
Thank
Samaru.
you. Here's what I want to do.
Are you working over in the area that I started last time?
Yup.
Gonna make it better?
I'm gonna try to get a steel.
We have some steel down here.
We eventually probably need more power plant.
Okay, I can work on that.
Yeah, because we're right on the border.
Make your own place. Help them out when they need it.
Do you want me to work on steam or solar?
Do we have stuff to do solar?
I just need steel plate.
Is
Not steel plate. Yeah, steel plate.
Raja not on?
I do not hear Raja.
Raja's not
Raja
on
will be
yet.
on shortly. Raja had a headache.
Oh,
We have
no
steel-
worries.
We have steel plate right here. We have lots of
solar panels.
Yeah, they only work work during the daytime.
And you need a lot more than two.
Two, yeah.
They only work at night, mostly.
You can build batteries to go with them.
Yeah. I mean,
don't
we can.
think we have yet.
I think. Hold on.
Maybe not. If we're
Um,
going to do solar power, we probably need
I've been spoiled.
I'm sorry.
like that.
Oh no, I've just been spoiled by like when you go from like the space age back down to like I don't want to say the Stone Age.
Yeah. We're back to Stone Age.
So we probably also need to find oil here soon.
Oh, there's
Especially
oil
when you're playing on my side, where I
up by
didn't
Jinx's
know what I was doing.
plateau.
Okay.
They have a lot of
So
resources
then
down there
we
if you need to go
build
grab
oil
any.
refining over this
Luckily, you brought a lot with you.
For
Yeah?
I have,
Oh, there's more power plants over here.
I have steel furnaces
Cool.
for you. Not
I'll-
steel furnaces,
I'll
but
take 'em.
Yeah, I'm coming up with them.
I'm gonna start an oil refining area over here.
Samaru, did you find the extra power plants that Raja and I made
did.
last time?
Yeah. Follow.
Are those tied in with the rest?
No, they're only tied up to our area because we were going to be building other things and not pulling off your grid.
So I gotta ask what this is.
We
for.
were trying desperately to get them onto one side.
Ah, I see. All going one direction?
Yes,
Okay.
because when you go down to where it feeds into, it was messing up.
I see.
I tied Jinx's power plants into the rest of the base.
No, don't do it.
Oh, don't do it?
Well, so originally we were going to be powering all of our own stuff and feeding into your guys's without pulling from your grid. But if you need it, it's not a big deal.
Thank you for the furnaces.
It's for the furnaces.
You can take the box back if you want it.
I'm like, I could just drop these all on the ground, or I'll just give you the furnaces in the box. So
Where is there? What is going on here?
I don't know anymore.
All right, so you're trying to get them.
So if you go all the way down, I think the whole problem was that at the very end the lines were getting polluted because. Isn't this fun? But I think the line was getting polluted where we were delivering it, and we were trying to get it all into one side so that it wouldn't pollute.
Man, this is one way to get iron somewhere for sure.
We wanted to go somewhere secret, and then surprise them.
I'm researching accumulators.
Okay, I'm getting oil refineries set up.
Okay.
I don't know if they ended up switching the line down here, but like
Okay, let's see here.
it may not matter anymore.
Whoa! That's a lot of.
Hi.
Okay, so there's this
There's
bit.
a lot of iron.
It may not matter anymore. It looks like it doesn't matter. It was polluted before, but now it doesn't matter.
Okay, looks like. Okay, and then we got all this iron. Wow,
I told you they were doing legit stuff down here, and Raja and I were on an adventure.
they're doing some
By
work.
day, you mean Samaru, and I was running around with the train having a lot of fun.
If you were having fun, you did it right.
So now we're trying to.
I had not considered this as a possibility of action.
What's
Hmm.
that?
Oh, just having a thing that makes just throw all the stuff in here, and then just like okay, if you need splitters, if you need tracks, if you need assembly lines, if you need all this stuff, we just make it here.
Yeah, that's what I was working on.
I just kept making things as I needed it, and so it's just like
Oh.
now you just like have boxes of long arms and pipes and yeah, I can see why you could just show up with 18 furnaces.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, you wondered why I said we had 20 furnaces?
Yeah, just like Amy just walks in with 20 furnaces. Yeah, a chemical plant. Got your green science line.
I'm in the
Interesting.
process of replacing
Yeah,
everything with cast iron.
It's just a line.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Tony did a lot of good work just making it.
Yeah, and then you got your one body of water that's like 2 miles away.
Yeah.
But hey,
Yeah,
apparently it
water.
supplies enough water.
If you go to the left,
I'll have to get past the other side of the pipe.
yeah, if you go to the left though, you can see where we built our power plant.
Yeah, I see it. I can see it on the map.
Yeah.
But you guys are getting a lot of science done. I want to see your science park because mine looked like Epcot, with there's like 9 different things. Oh, so it's just a line. Wow, no wonder why your research is getting done really fast. How are you gonna get other sciences in here?
We haven't figured that
I'm
part
gonna
out
have to
yet.
rework
All right, and then this is all your steel. That's a lot of
Down
steel.
the other side.
Yeah, we could run them down the other side.
Oh, I need these. Give me that. We can make
Don't
things
mind
so
me,
much
I
better
just
with
need
that.
the process of redoing.
The only thing I will warn you, if you do the whole make things and put them into boxes method, make sure you set limits on the
Oh,
boxes.
oh yeah. No, for sure, for sure.
I've done that and accidentally ended up with, 100 oil refineries or something ridiculous.
When you do it right, that's as many as you need.
Right. Well, I mean, if you're eventually, yeah.
I'm Samaru, I'm just replacing.
I'm just
arms.
looting.
Yeah.
That doesn't make the wrong. Oh well, that works.
So like that's like why it was funny is because they had such good like setup down here, and then Ryan and I were like, adventure, we're doing our own thing, but we're also feeding back into yours just in case we need things. So
Interesting.
I'm just researching everything on the lower planes for right now.
The lower planes.
No,
You should look into plastics. Next thing should be plastics.
Plastics, okay.
Yep, plastics will get you to the next level.
To the next step.
have to eventually rework some of those, but it works for now.
Wow, this is. It's interesting, like the level of problem solving. I'm gonna hop in this
You know
train.
what I found out while playing this game? I'm not good at this, but it's fun.
I miss
Peaceful
my
mode.
robot.
Yep, peaceful mode. We're
Ooh,
relaxing.
ooh.
We're having fun.
Woo. That was a shorter loop than I expected. I'll just leave it in the middle there. It's fine.
okay.
I'll let Emmy find it.
We're learning by doing, not by tutorials.
Oh.
I did all the tutorials.
Oh no, I need to
I've
leave
done
the
all
chat
the
open.
tutorials. I'm just enjoying myself. We're just enjoying ourselves.
Oh mine's over here. Oh, you should tell the funny story that happened during the photo shoot this morning.
Oh, yes. So Jinx and I did a photo shoot this morning, and it was a lot of fun. At one point, the light caught them just right, and they were like looking at like a bird or something far away.
Sorority girls, actually.
Sorority girls, and so I was taking vision, like they had just had the right look on their face, just perfect look, and I was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna snap some pictures. And she's like, do you want me to like adjust? I'm like, shut up, shush, 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 you're nailing it. I love you. Shut up. Stop moving.
We made a bunch of jokes of just like, don't fucking move.
Don't move.
But for like 20, you know how hard it is for me to like pose at all,
Yeah.
especially with my face. That's why when I sent you those pictures, I was these were an accident because they were.
Great accident.
Because I was distracted and apparently the light just struck me at a good point.
I think we ran out of coal over there.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
How did we run out?
Uh-oh is right. Well,
What's
because
going on?
the boat ran out of power, then the coal mines start making less coal, and
Okay.
Why did you lose power? Did you pull it?
Oh, I pulled
Okay.
all the lines, but
Alright, while you're doing that, I'm going to just go fill up everything with coal. Manually. Temporarily.
because that works.
At least for the sake of keeping everything alive. I mean, I guess I could just... No. This is fine. It's fine.
Is it?
Yes. So,
everything is fine.
everything's okay. Nothing bad ever happened. Ever. Okay.
We're not gonna run out of electricity, are we?
No.
Well, hopefully not. There we go. That should help. Oh, yeah, we need more electricity.
Hey Fort,
Yes, dear.
this is what I mean by
I'm
when I
accidentally
talked
hitting
about
the
doing
fire
like.
button.
Oh, that. Yes, you want to try that.
Are you shooting our power?
Yes, I was shooting. No, I was shooting the. Yes, I was shooting.
Why?
I'm trying because I'm trying to drop coal and I hit the wrong button.
Difficulty
Fight me.
increases.
Because I'm still used to playing 14.
I shot the shoot button.
Dodge bubblegum. There you go. All right. Do you need me to make more generators?
There's some getting made down here, I think. Like that, I don't have any pipes now. Someone took all my pipes.
Was
I did not do that.
I forgot. Remember how I was talking about setting limits on things?
Oh yeah. Need to set a limit.
Yeah, I'll get pipes quicker.
All right. What am I doing? Replacing things. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing long arms.
Doing the long arms.
Long arms.
The long arm of the law.
No, I'm not doing long arms. I am doing
The long arms of science.
long arm size. Yes, I am replacing arms. That's what I'm doing.
Okay. I'm setting up the generator making thing.
Because why not? Make everything go faster. Stop hitting that button. It's not 14.
That's the danger button.
That's the danger button. Plastics are almost done.
Cool. I'm gonna get you guys so much iron plate, it's gonna be stupid. You're gonna be like, Fort, we have too much iron plate. And I'm like, oh no.
There's no
We
such
will
thing.
never have too much iron plate.
Good to know.
Well,
That sounds like a challenge.
Plastics are done.
Oh.
What do you want me to research next?
that, but I've been wrong.
Oh, that's the mistake. I killed everybody. My bad.
Oopsie, I killed everybody.
Whoopsies.
That's the thing that killed everyone. Whoops.
Whoopsies.
Whoops the
They don't need to be alive, do they? Do they? Like a lot? 'Cause that sounds like propaganda.
That sounds like a personal problem.
Woo. There we go.
It's kind of like Chip City.
Chip City is a lot of fun. I have no regrets about Chip City.
Chip City
What
was
is
great.
Chip City?
Chip City was Fort's
I
chip producer.
Yeah, I made a series of green chip producers that fed into both red chip production and blue chip production. And I could have called it Circuit City, and I didn't. I live with regret. There. That's the good stuff.
Sometimes I can't reach it right there. What is this one for?
What is all this for?
There's just an arm out here in limbo. This thing right here. These
We don't know what it's doing, but
not
Maybe
connected.
the arm wanted to be on vacation.
Well, that arm's not on vacation, and that arm's connected to nothing. So doing great.
Oh.
my understanding is that the arm bone's connected to the shoulder bone, but whatever.
I think the arm was there to make it quicker a long time ago when we were having, before we got blue arms.
Okay.
Brown arms, white dragon.
Blue arm's white dragon.
Well, let's put it in my inventory.
I'm just going on the theory the arm went on vacation.
Arm vacation.
It's like, I'm gonna sit over here and hang out, not have to work.
I kind of want to just keep going through this entire deposit. Just nothing but mining machines. And you're like, where's all our electricity going? Oh, we are bogged down with iron. Like the line is backed up. I don't know where this is
I'll
feeding
have
to.
load up one of my older saves
It's
on my main game.
this.
I have trains going halfway across the path to bring the iron.
Oh yeah. No, I had to start going. I start outsourcing my copper.
Yeah.
Now, where did I leave this train?
We got the
There it is. Found it.
We got the double cat stack. Oh no, there.
Tearing through. You guys gotta research braking next. Holy crap, this train.
I
So
don't
this
think
is where
we're-
it
I don't
goes.
think we're there yet. I think we need more science.
I have I have added a few more generators, and like I said, there's now a generator plant, so that'll help.
Okay.
Also, next time you guys can look into some stack inserters, we'll be happy.
I think that needs the blue science.
Oh, it does. It does. Okay, so
So
how?
yeah, we're in
So
the
maybe we
process.
should look into blue science.
Blue science, yeah.
Yeah, how do we?
I'm just over here being a dipshit.
Oh, cool. We're on the way to blue science. We're researching chips.
Oh, yeah, we need actually research blue science.
I mean, no, blue science has been done.
No, it hasn't.
Doing,
No, it
has it?
hasn't. Black science
Oh,
has,
black has been science. Okay, black
which
science.
is military science.
Which we're not making any.
We're
I
not
think
doing.
you have to have a little bit of it to do something with the
Yeah.
rocket.
Actually, I don't think you need any black science to go to space.
Oh, do you?
Oh.
Nope, I didn't make black science until after I went to space.
Oh, it was to make power armors.
Yeah, the cool stuff. So,
All right.
Because the power armor is really nice.
All right.
So-
Let's see. What do we? Where do we want to put blue?
I mean, we could put blue on the other side of the Epcots, so that way it'll just go along the back. That way we can get blue and purple, which you'll need.
Yeah.
We can do what we're doing here.
Yeah, we can do that. Over here.
Somewhere. We got real estate. There's a lot of real estate over here.
There's real estate over here. There's some bugs. But
I'm building our oil refinery over here.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna go steal some assembly plants from the boxes. Where are those? You have one that's making these things.
It's right here.
Oh, 25. I'll take half. And we're gonna make a bunch of blue science, which takes. Hang on. Blue science is inconvenient because it takes engines, red chips, and sulfur.
Okay.
Wait, I'm setting up the oil refine. We'll need to set up
We
an
don't have
oil
sulfur
line
yet.
too, and a train to bring oil down there.
Yeah, we have.
But we need to set up an oil digging thing.
Okay, do you want me to start making a train for down there?
Yeah, you can start making a train. Well, there's train engines being made somewhere.
Well, I'm more of. I got train tracks.
Okay, yeah. If you want to take trains and bring stuff down to the bottom.
I'm gonna ask a mildly reasonable question. You have several boilers who are not actually putting steam out. Do you want to store that steam for later, or do you want to just put like the steam engines on there?
Oh, I didn't. I was waiting on steam engines. If you want to throw steam engines on those.
We can do that. Blue science started.
We
Samaru,
should have some made down here now.
Hey.
Samaru, where's the refineries that you?
Over by the lake, straight south of
down.
the top of that blue line.
We can make blue science. Let's make advanced circuits. Okay. Okay. The things it takes to make blue science are not fun. It's actually like my least favorite of all the sciences.
Yeah.
Because even yellow science is fine. That takes like plastic and no, it takes low density parts and blue chips and flying robot, like flying drone structures or whatever.
I love the flying robots.
Wait, is this the? Oh, this one didn't have. I didn't have to go quite as far. Oh no, that's where the. Okay. Samaru, is this? This is where the refineries are, not the.
Yeah, that's where the refineries are. I don't know where the oil is.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
Why aren't you getting any steel? You need steel for this.
I
For
see.
what?
For the power towers, the medium
Yeah.
electric poles.
There
It
should
stopped
be a way
pulling
to make
steel.
them.
Yeah, they're around there somewhere. Okay. I need to make a new train line. That's not this.
You have an arm that's pulling iron. That's why. We'll fix that.
Where's that at?
I might have done that when I was replacing arms by accident.
So there should have been one up there, but I don't know for sure.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Where are our deposits for oil? I know. Okay, there's. Okay, good. They're all up there.
What?
So I'm talking to myself.
Okay. No, I was talking to Lalafell.
Lalafell!
I think she's hopping on.
Yay!
She had a bit of a headache, so I was trying to get her to roll in.
Okay, I can connect this to that train track up there. Maybe.
We'll eventually need to build train stations and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, hi, bugs. Don't mind me. Nothing's happening. Just ignore me, please. Thank you.
We're gonna make so much blue science. It's gonna be stupid.
Fuck your restrictions.
I'm not a cop. That's how that works. Look how much cleaner that is. Oh, that's good. All
This is like so different than my normal setup.
We're having fun.
I know,
right.
it's just
It's
I'm embracing my inner spaghetti.
Inner spaghetti.
Yeah, this when you build it like this, they call it spaghetti.
Oh, the tracks, the
Where
conveyors.
you just kind of run
everything.
stuff everywhere and
just the everything. Alright.
So, blue science. There's a way. I know there's a way that I can make everything in this row.
This is a precarious place for me to put the train, but I'm doing it.
Uh-oh. What
Well,
a
if
bold
it's not-
statement.
Well, you'll see. Or you won't. I don't know. I'm trying to connect one train to another train. Will it work? Will it blend?
Do not
man,
breathe
we're
this.
gonna need signals.
There we go. Yay, I've connected
Which
it.
we probably need to be eventually we can use it.
I should probably try to do train signals now.
Which I don't have a factory making those, I'm sorry.
Not yet. I can just make them in my inventory, because why not? But did you
Oh!
see?
I need to move your train tracks.
Go for it.
Tear it up.
Fair enough.
Sorry. There's gonna be pipes coming out of that end.
Okay. Well,
Not the pipes.
okay. Well, this track, at least the one I put right here, this one goes up towards the
Okay.
where
Yeah,
the
that'll
ones are
work.
coming out. So, that's all you
I'm
need.
just gonna rework it slightly so we can have an unloading area.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna run up there and at least start setting up the refineries. We will need to do train signals. Are you still working on Purdue?
Yeah, I've started the process.
Okay. I'm just gonna start harvesting the oil and putting it into.
I have some tanks
Yeah, where's your?
in my inventory, or there's a tank factory down at the bottom.
Okay, I'm coming back to get some tanks. Just so we can start that, at least get it started, and then we can. I have 4 refineries. Also, if I'm feeling like being adventurous, I might make myself some war machines and just go on a rampage.
How many pumps are you putting up there?
Pumps
There's
are
one pump per oil.
Yeah, so I got 4.
Oh, there's only 4. Okay, there's 4 patches of oil.
There's more than 4 patches up there. I only have 4 right now.
Okay.
So that's all I had in my inventory.
Oh, okay. I was thinking that's not. Oh, because I need to put the rest of that in there. Okay. Now I'm making oil pumps.
Okay, so yeah, I have 4.
You'll have more as soon as this starts running properly.
Do you want me to get a bunch more?
You'll need as many as there are oil
Okay.
things, but I don't know.
How many? I don't remember how many nodes are up there. How many tanks? Should I just take all the
Usually I
tanks?
do 2 tank cars.
No, I'm
You
saying
load- Oh, storage
storage
tanks? I would do 2 storage tanks.
just 2 or 2 per.
Just do 2 because oil is really slow.
Okay. I grabbed 11.
Do you have something making engines?
Yes.
I have a something, yes, but it's not really set up real great.
I see that. All right, we might need another one of those. Also, it needs a box.
All it's doing is feeding
No.
the engines down to.
It's feeding it
something
down
else.
to the pumps.
It's not. The arm is just hanging out here. I'm
Oh, I'm down somewhere else.
ah. Yeah, no, this engine factory is
Oh,
just
I don't know why there's an engine factory up there.
I think it was going to the train.
it just needs a box. We can make a box. Shit.
Where's
Just did
that
it.
factory?
No, that
There you go.
engine factory is going to the train.
I don't know. It isn't. What is it there for?
Well, it never hurts because I'm gonna need a bunch of these.
Yeah, no, it's this one.
Oh, it's for the trains. Yeah. Okay. No, it was put it on the other side of that conveyor belt for the trains.
Yeah.
But the trains are down here.
Yeah, because it was floating it next to the green circuits, and then the trains were taking it off.
Oh. Well, it can't reach the green circuits.
Doing what I was doing because I understood
Yeah,
what
it
I was
can.
doing.
It can. Or no, it can't. Something got reworked.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll
I
just
see what-
adjust
I
that.
think a belt got taken out. I think what happened there should have been. Oh, the green circuits are fine.
Oh.
I think there should have been a belt there,
Oh.
Why do I have green in my inventory?
and then
Two
Oh.
people
it
working
got
on
taken
things.
out.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yep, stuff happened.
There it goes.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my
Something
train.
got removed, and I'm not sure why.
I'm sure it was
I
probably
mean,
something I did
there's
on
3
accident
people
when I came
playing,
down to
4
grab
people,
something.
4 people playing, 4.5 when Jinx plays.
Oh, I need to send. I think she's ready. She will hop on.
Well, I need engine production,
I think she'll need an invite.
and I'll need
Remember how to
sulfur
Hop in just
and chips.
Oh, okay.
Let's make some lights.
Alright. Train's going. Warning. Getting on the train.
Wait till
Don't
I
wanna be-
set up an automatic train. You can really have.
Oh, we can't work on that because we don't have any blue science yet. So
Train's
let's work
going. You don't want to
on.
be run over, stay off the train tracks. Oh, you switched it.
There's more engine production. That goes towards pumps. Yeah.
Oh no, we have to move the train track.
Why?
It's over one of the oil fields.
Oh. Oh, hi, bugs.
Yeah, there's a.
Oh, hi,
a
bugs.
Okay.
Bugs, you better not get any bigger.
Do we have limited growth on for them?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, because I think I know in my other world I turned that down or off so that I didn't have to deal with it.
Okay. I need to.
The bugs are trying.
I need to borrow some of these
Bugs
things for stuff.
There we go.
For stuff. Oh, output's full.
Now go get some pipes.
Okay.
CCMF.
My shoulder.
Oh. Sorry for the conversation about 14 things, but in the most recent raid, we have a new meaning of CCMF.
Cluck cluck.
Oh yes.
Right, Samaru,
Yeah.
the final boss.
Yes.
Watch out for the train!
Or is that? Are you talking near raids or something else?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the
Oh.
near raid, the final boss launches trains at you.
Is that from the game or?
Is that from Drakengard? Does one of the bosses ever just launch trains at you?
Not from Drakengard. There are no buses in Drakengard.
Trains?
There
No.
are no trains in Drakengard. It takes place like in a medieval fantasy.
Okay, then
That's probably more of a automata thing.
Yeah.
yeah. Anyways, yeah. There's train stations, and then train tracks appear, and you have to dodge trains while dodging buildings coming up from the floor.
That sounds
Coffee
yeah.
City.
Yeah, that sounds like that or more specifically that sounds like Revengeance.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Rising. Also a platinum game.
It's a treat.
It sounds like it.
I have to rework some of this coal.
Oh, I need to rework our coffee.
Hey 20, you'll find this kind of funny.
Yeah.
I remember how I was telling you I just didn't understand the near raids and couldn't give you guys any sort of context or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I found like some of the other people that I met and became friends with at the near concert were talking about the near raids, and they were just like, "It was so good. I'm so emotional." I was like, "I want to understand what you guys got from this."
Yeah, because I thought it was stupid. But I also was only partially paying attention to the story because I got mad when they started to do the twin trope.
The twin trope?
The Twin Trope's back.
Where one twin dies for the other one to like have character growth.
Oh, disappointing.
But then she kind of didn't.
She didn't die, but then he like eats. Then she dies again, and then
Are these the dwarves?
he
Yeah.
eats-
Okay.
These are the 2 dwarves.
Oh, those.
I live. I die. I live again.
Yeah, and then
I
she
love you,
just
Futaro.
yeah, and then she comes back, and then she's like, "I'm going to sacrifice myself to save everybody," and I'm like, "That's nice. Could you not?"
But what
I
if you
like the
didn't
one
though?
description of- Yeah.
Raja,
like
I
the
still think that
description of Samaru.
your like Reddit thread that you
Oh.
found of what is the plot of this last
Yeah.
year raids was perfect.
Yeah. It's like, there's no time to explain. We have to do this. What? Okay. Alright. Okay, we have to hack this door. Why? Wait, there's no time to explain. We have to go do this. Okay.
Okay, why are there trains?
I have to. I must sacrifice myself. Why?
For
Why?
reasons.
Explain.
It reminds me of the game No Time to Explain, where the whole point is like ridiculous things continue to happen and you never know why.
I do love that game though.
Oh, I am here.
Yay. Okay, so
Oh,
I-
I'm by a train.
yeah,
Or a
do
train.
not run me over, please.
Okay.
I do realize that
Raja's on the hunt.
complete spaghetti.
Please, I beg you.
I don't have any. I don't have any. Oh, this is bad. I don't want that.
Yeah, what's the word?
Words are great. Don't have any. What don't I have any of?
I can't get no.
Satisfaction.
Thank you.
Okay, I now remember what I don't have. I don't have any of those tanks that of the pipelines that go underneath.
Oh, the
Oh.
inventory
Do I? What's the inventory button?
Because if you have them, I'm going to feed them over here.
line. We have them. I'm just not sure.
Yeah, they're just not in my inventory. Because I am making a lot of spaghetti up here. Because I don't have the right inventory stuff. I'm coming down with the train and pick up and fix all of
I moved the train, by the way.
What?
Hi, Russia.
Hello. What?
I'm coming
Ah.
down.
What button is inventory again? I'm sorry.
E.
Oh, hello.
You did move the train. Alright. So I'm coming.
I don't have anything. Wow. Okay.
I'm trying to find things. Stuff and things and stuff.
I am carrying nothing. I'm not gonna walk along the train tracks. That would be a bad
This is
idea.
what I want. These. These in my inventory, please. Thank you. Okay, I want that. And I want underpipes. And regular pipes.
Oh, I'm reworking
What?
The,
What?
I'm reworking the copper.
He took copper lines. It's like,
I'm sorry, I just came back and I see Jinx panic and I just see Roger writing one of the copper lines like
Well, it would be Fort, because I'm not playing.
oh yeah, Fort, sorry. Jinx is Fort, yeah.
Jinx is Fort, that's weird.
Jinx is Fort, Fort is Jinx. Jinx Fort, Fort Jinx.
it's fine.
I know. I'm working on that.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm helping. Wow.
I'm making spaghetti, but you know what? It's gonna work out in the end. I'll make it pretty later. Fix it in post.
All right.
There we go.
I need to harvest some of the spaghetti.
There's a box here.
There's a box for spaghetti.
Yeah.
This box has,
So much spaghetti in it.
well, it's got oil refineries.
There's so much oil refineries in it.
That one has,
Of all the fineries.
these are the oiliest.
God, I miss you guys.
Storage tank. There's sad things over here that have nothing to do. Oh, never mind. They're just being slow. Okay.
Okay. Man.
Man. We did this.
Alright. How can I make these better?
Okay.
We have pollution central over here. Wow.
Hey.
Central.
Yeah.
What is
Unless
it?
that's steam. I guess that's steam. I guess it's.
I mean,
It's less polluting. It's polluting.
steam is a sign of pollution.
Probably still pollution.
Oh yeah, but it's not like.
It's not the end of the world. It's just not good.
Mhm.
In fact, you could say it's bad.
That's bad.
That's bad.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and get this started.
Still bad, but not as bad. Now let's give them power. Oh, I need.
What was the line from that HBO thing? Like something Rungen's not bad, but not horrible or whatever. Oh, does this actually need to be here? Yes. Okay.
You just said a lot of things, and I don't understand a word of it.
It was from the HBO Chernobyl documentary,
Oh.
and everybody uses it a meme now.
I mean, that sounds about right. Just when you think it couldn't get worse, something bad.
Hey, what can I do?
You want to lay out mines?
Mines. Yes.
Yes.
Going.
Like these kind of
I'm
mines?
winning, son.
Yes.
Copper mines?
Yes.
Okay.
Cover this with copper mines. You just
Where are they stored? I will not.
Somewhere over there.
I will find boxes and dig through them until I find mines.
And they call this a mine.
Boy.
And I'll take what's mine for the mine. Because it's mine.
Alright, there you go.
Choo-choo tracks.
We have,
It was,
we
What does
have
it take to
oil
make a red chip?
getting
Copper,
put in
plastic.
to
Okay.
copper plastic.
I need plastic, copper cable, and electronic circuits to make red chips, which is needed for blue science.
Train's coming.
Heads up.
Heads
You
up.
ever notice the chain goes to a different place now?
It goes to two different places. Ah! Oh, crap. Too fast. I'll just have to come around again.
No, I moved the off ramp.
I saw there's two off ramps. There's one that I can't really, it won't switch onto, which I need to, because I just need a. I need to do stuff. Okay. Anyways, we have oil.
I found the chest of chests.
We have oil refineries going now.
We do.
Yeah,
I
up
mean, oil mines.
oil mines. Yeah, sorry, up north. I need to make fluid tanks.
There should be a machine making them somewhere.
Okay.
For the train?
Okay.
Oh, okay, fluid wagons.
Fluid wagons, sorry.
So
yeah, I'm
that's-
going to make some fluid wagons. Just gonna
That's your
make
chip production right there.
and I can just do it.
Still looking for mines. There's
They're
so
down there
many
somewhere.
boxes.
Oh boy. So, where, I was gonna ask where the oil production is.
Down at the bottom
Down at
by
the
the
bottom.
lake.
By the lake.
So-
That blue line.
So who is Jacob Tederup Tangeberg Jensen?
Oh, the train. They just all the train stations are randomly named after Kickstarter backers.
Kickstarter backers.
Oh,
Who got to be Nighthawk or whatever?
well, Alan Lee fucking killed me, so you know how that goes.
Yeah, all the names for stuff randomly come from Kickstarter backers.
Oh, that's fun.
Alright.
So,
I have one.
I wondered how, like,
that's
that's
good enough
cool.
to start with.
Okay.
I'm gonna have ice cream. You want
Train
anything?
shows up, we'll have all
I'll
Yeah, okay. I need
wait.
a
I'll wait
train.
until after later.
I need another station. Do we have a single
Just let me know if you change your mind.
You got it.
Yeah.
Thank you, dear.
I can just make one separately then.
Is there a way I can help you, Samaru?
yeah, just not sure what that is yet.
Okay.
What am I
So is all this gonna make is all this gonna make just crude oil?
Well, it's gonna make crude oil.
Well, not crude oil. It's gonna make petroleum gas.
Petroleum and petroleum accessories.
Yes. Whoa.
Alright.
Petroleum and
I am-
petroleum byproducts.
I'm setting up this train. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. I just was running in place for a hot second and I'm like, oh no!
Oh boy.
What?
Oh, just I'm watching this this intricate weaving of pipes.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah, I can see that. We'll have to. Oh,
I'm having lag.
yeah.
Okay.
So,
So we'll have oil in this tank as soon as the
It's
train
coming.
gets here.
so the oil's gonna get trained over to where?
Right here.
No, no, but then where's that train gonna go?
Wherever the oil lines are that were built. I don't know.
Yeah.
There
Me-
is an oil well placed somewhere down the
I'm
other end of
currently
that train
setting up.
track.
I'm
Oh,
setting it up.
wait,
The
hang on.
magic train comes in with oil.
The magic
Oh,
train will come.
I see. Oh, okay. So yeah, you guys are taking that oil there, and you're gonna bring it down here for processing, and then, um, you're gonna use it to make gas, which is gonna be used to make plastic and sulfur and such.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we're gonna spaghetti it up to where we need
We're
it.
gonna take it where we need it, yeah.
Okay, because we need it on the literal
Eventually,
opposite side of the base.
The goal is to at some point have a main bun running down one side and then all the factories on the other side.
Okay.
Because that's like the way I'm used to playing is eventually you get like what you'll do is like the goal was eventually to have like right up in here. This is all gonna be making things, and then we're gonna run the buses over this way, which will have like that'll be copper, all four of those. Then that'll be steel, and then you'll have green circuits,
And now everyone
red
will watch me
circuits,
spend the next 45
purple
minutes trying
circuits,
to get the train to line up.
steel, and pretty much just have everything there, and then down right in this area there'll be pipes going that way, and then it'll go to the right, and then we'll start building all of our factories up here,
Okay.
long down the road, and these bugs will be relocated.
When you say relocated, probably killed.
Yeah, but we don't talk about that.
We say it in a nice way.
Yes.
Okay.
And what happened there? Why is this? Oh, because that one needed to go underground, and I forgot to make it go underground.
Okay, why isn't it pumping?
Well, that's a really very personal question, and I'll thank you not to ask it.
I'm trying to get the, there we go. Oh, wait, it was right there. That's the sweet spot.
I'm coming up.
You want the world to know?
There we go. That's the sweet spot. Got it. Alright, the train will be coming down with fluid soon.
Is it sick?
Because, yes, Alright. The train shall be.
Alright, the pump jacks are pumping.
Yep.
So, kind of.
Coming down
Some are.
It will be coming down in.
Where is this all
10
going?
seconds.
Where's all that going?
Where's all the oil? Like I'm looking at these pump jacks. I'm like, where's the oil going?
Oil takes.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
You
see
have-
my spaghetti?
That is not enough.
Okay. I need to come see this.
Hang
I
on.
know it's not enough yet.
Hold the phone. We're gonna make this work.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
The
I had fun, damn it.
you have like one single car holding oil. You have like 4 storage tanks and like 8 pump jacks.
Yeah, but
That-
if I was gonna say if you look at the
Because those will barely fill one car quickly. Whoa!
Yeah.
You have a lot of tanks.
yeah, they're all empty.
Don't worry, they'll fill up apparently. As soon as
Well,
this, this should be
sadly,
going.
this game needs. Where's this? Where's this?
Oh, these aren't actually connected to anything.
These are. Yeah, they're not connected.
What aren't connected?
There's like 3 pump jacks that aren't connected to anything.
No, there's more than that. All these aren't either, are they?
No, they're connected underground.
To each other.
These
Oh,
aren't.
did I? Oh, yeah, I forgot to connect those. That's what I knew I forgot something.
We'll make them friends. They'll be bigger. They'll be stronger. They'll be friends. Here, let's just bring this down.
There.
Okay, then. When you get a chance, Samaru, did I do this right?
There we go. Now they're gonna fill up.
Okay.
Hang on.
They all connected now. We think.
Yes.
Some aren't because these are. Oh, these aren't running because that needs a connection. Right there. There we
So-
go.
I got distracted.
Whew.
No
The spaghetti is effective
one
now.
oil spot up here under the conveyor belt next to the pump.
And now these tanks are filling. Hey, that's fun. Fun.
I didn't get ran over by the train. Yay!
All right. So now it's filling. I know I don't have this set up correctly.
It's not wrong.
No, I know the cargo conditions are not.
Oh.
I need to do it fluid, not
Yeah. Well, you could all just say full load.
See, I said full cargo, and it's saying that I don't have any cargo.
Well, I mean, I guess legally you don't.
Oh, because you know what? I forgot to turn it on to automatic.
Toot toot.
Oh, and that last one's never gonna fill.
What do you mean?
Watch out!
Because it's on a curve?
Let's see if it works.
I'm gonna borrow this for a second and see what happens.
Why did that not
Way
work?
to powerful.
Oh.
Guys, I'm coming back.
Whoop.
It did not go down to where it was supposed to go.
Why? What'd it do?
It went straight. I'm gonna go delete the other path.
I think our power. We need more power. Yes, we need more power.
That can be arranged.
We need a lot more power.
I assume you want zoomies going between those things I just built.
So we just need to make this path longer so we can have a third thing on it so we can fill up more oil for your extremely thirsty refineries. So I'm gonna go steal some train tracks, I guess.
I just deleted.
Well, except I only set up to unload 2 cars worth.
Man, there's a lot of spaghetti in this map.
It's good spaghetti.
It's like someone took like a platter of Grandma's Special and just threw it on the earth.
Just run two fluid trains because I only have the ability to unload 2 fluid trains right now.
Okay, so I think
And
what
that'll be
happened.
plenty.
That sounds extremely fun and dangerous.
What I think happened, Samaru, is that the other train line wasn't actually connected.
Oh.
So I'm going to see if it's now.
Oh yeah, it's easy to do that.
Yeah. No, I'm not
Maybe we'll go back.
judging you because
Great,
I
yeah.
can't tell you how often I had
Because
that
they
problem.
look like they're connected and they're not.
All right.
This is something. All right.
Okay, we're going back to automatic. You ready?
Sure.
Here we go.
I will get off the train track.
Get off the tracks. Let's see if we go right. Yeah, we're going low.
Are you getting low?
So low.
works.
Yeah, there we go. We did it. We got oil. All right. Do you want me to set up the sulfur ones?
They're down here.
Yeah. Do you want me to set them up?
I got them set up.
No, they're not.
Stack inserters. Yes.
Well, yeah, they will be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you want to put them in, that's fine.
You want me to start getting like water and?
Yeah, water and stuff. That works.
Do I have a water pump?
There should be one over by the.
I have one in my inventory.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, if you want to get that set up, I'll start getting the water set up.
Okay.
And yeah, there's this water line right here that I can steal from.
It's the little things.
Wait, why did I do that? That's not
Alright.
gonna do anything.
What did you do?
I put conveyor belts where they're not going to do any good.
Samaru, I realize that's temporary spaghetti. Just humor me. I'm going to make it better. I just have to let myself know where the fuck the water is.
It is temporary spaghetti.
Because I know that's bad. You don't want it to be that way.
Oh,
In just a minute, it'll be pasta salad.
I would have just brought the water in from the other lake, but that works.
No, there's already a water line.
Okay.
So yeah, I stole from the water line. I need one of those.
always be a need for tubes.
There should be a factory making them.
There is a factory making them, and I'm just grabbing some more. And in the process of fixing my spaghetti.
Thank you.
I told you I would.
There we go.
These don't need water down here, do they?
Which the plastic? No, they need coal.
Plastic needs coal. Okay, so I can look at these.
So if you want to get coal down there,
I will figure out how to get coal down here.
there we go.
Alright, this one's being divided.
Now we need a lot more copper.
I'm working
Oh,
on it.
we don't have power on them yet.
I'm working on it.
You screwed me, conveyor. Made me make a mistake on live internet. I look like a fool.
Not dead. Alright, we've got power now.
Oh, didn't like mine. I see how it is.
Well, I added more space.
Alright.
No, no, that one.
Oh, except that.
What? What?
It's unacceptable.
I can't. I don't even know what I did. I just
You were
started back.
loading everything on one side of all the belts.
Oh. Oh, it needs to go on both sides?
Yeah, because then you can carry double.
Oh. Okay. Well,
Actually, these can probably be made red belts too, eventually.
oh, I didn't have it.
Except I don't even think we're making red belts yet.
No, it was on my list of things to do.
Okay, so this is looking to work better now. Yeah, because I don't even need it. A red belt eventually as well. That should start working better once this whole thing gets here.
Buzz buzz.
What's this?
Something of mine for buzz buzz.
What's this? Here it goes.
Yay. Oh, no,
Alright.
why? Oh, it's all backed up. Okay.
What's all back? Yeah, because I said you can use a red belt now, and it'll.
Oh, where are the red buttons?
We haven't made them yet, I don't.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
This is a temporary thing because I know you'll make it better. But sulfur is being produced.
Yay.
Where do we need it?
I don't know, but I have it going into a chest right now just so it continues to produce. Alright, so we need coal down here.
Yeah, we should have some coal over this way.
I think we do. I just need to get underground.
Oh yeah,
wells.
right there. What?
I glanced over at a Facebook memories thing. There's
Uh-oh.
a picture of me taking a picture of Samaru, taking a picture of Too Much Bomb, taking a photo of his salad.
Oh, I remember that.
Alright, coal's coming down. These are full, these are full.
And then right below that, here's the picture I took of my salad.
Picture I took of my salad.
That's right, because we went to that fondue place with them.
Yes.
Back when we could have food and stuff.
Back when we could actually have people.
There's my picture of Samaru taking a picture of Wong.
Oh, really?
Yes. It's just all in a row.
Inception.
The only one that's missing is yours. Anyway. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do?
Have we advanced oil processing yet? Ah!
What?
More tanks.
Yeah, because these are full.
I know, that's good. We don't want... We're...
They're so full that they're not pulling out of the train.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, you can add them, I guess.
I can delete them now, I guess.
No, don't delete them, because you'll lose all the oil.
Oh, okay, never mind.
It'll make it messy.
Yeah, you'll lose all the oil if you delete them, which is sad, because
Uh-oh.
oil is
What
so
happened
hard
to
to
the
get.
coal? Out of coal? Where's this coal? Following this line to find where the coal came from. Ah! What is going on? Where did this one go? Purple. Where is this going? Where's this one coming from? My friend. Oh, I see. I don't see. This go away as well.
I see.
Oh shit!
I don't
there's the
see.
train. And suddenly train.
All right.
Go away.
I see the light. It was the train. Sorry.
It's-
Train, whoosh.
Oops, that's a train.
I don't know what I'm doing. Yay.
Okay.
I mean, that's me. You know, I'm getting this coal out of my inventory. So you got the stag.
Okay, you got sulfur going. Good.
It's really short.
Yep.
Did. It's very tiny.
It's proportional to you.
Very cute. Do you need more power lines? I can build them. I have them.
We can make that happen. So he seems cold,
Yeah.
but it's not. Oh, it doesn't have any gas going to it yet.
Yeah, I'm adding more gas, because...
Yeah, there's an insufficient supply. We probably don't need that many sulfur production. Like I found out that you need like a fraction of the amount of sulfur crystals than you think you need, unless you want to make a
Yeah.
shit ton of accumulators.
Well, there you go. We have 4. We will never need any more.
So, I mean, we really need... Because advanced oil processing is blue science, isn't it?
Yes.
Because that would be real nice, because that speeds this all up so nicely.
Yeah. It also lets you make the heavy oil and the light oil and the olive
Yeah.
oil and
The olive oil.
there's a whole racket on olive oil. There's like a mafia. It's awful. Okay. Now
Okay, so this
I'm gonna need this plastic. Like,
There you go. There you go, everybody.
why aren't you taking coal in? You should be taking coal in. Oh, you don't have an output.
Nobody's been redeeming anything.
There we go.
Because I mean, yeah, if anybody wants to redeem a cat, I have 2 cats here that I could put on screen.
Oh,
Redeem a
and
cat.
this isn't connected.
So some of Candy's channel points are redeem a cat. Shows a
Ah.
cat. So if they redeem 100, we put a cat on screen.
huh?
And we also have the giant fat cat that can now go on the screen too.
Does anybody have an odd number of underground pipe connectors?
No.
Because we're missing one, and I don't want to craft one and have an odd number as well.
I have-
Probably one sitting around.
Yeah, I might have hit Z somewhere. Not Z, yeah, Z somewhere.
No, I have a lot of copper.
I have 54 of them, so
54 underground connectors?
yeah.
Okay.
I have a whole bunch of copper and iron too.
Yeah, because
Don't have
I.
any underground pipes and want to build like.
Where are you?
Well, hang on. I handcrafted them. I'm just waiting for them to show up.
There. I can't see shit.
I forgot I
Yeah.
handcrafted them.
Look at that
There
light.
we go.
And God said, let there be light. And so there was, I guess.
There we go. Is that better? Are we? We're still not keeping up.
Yeah, insufficient.
I just need to go get more. Be right back.
All right. What
I
can
need to
I
go get
do?
more underground pipes. Unless somebody wants to continue connecting the last of those oil refineries that has underground pipes.
Oh, this thing?
If you
Where am I?
continue over,
Oh, over there. Yeah, I have underground pipes. I can do it.
just like continue this pattern and do the last 4 or 5, and that hopefully will give us enough. Why is this one
Okay.
not lighting? You're not connected in. Why are you not connected in? Oh, we need an underground pipe right here where I'm standing.
Right.
If
Where
somebody
you
wants to use their odd number one.
I don't have an odd number one.
I do.
Oh,
I do
I'll
now.
make an odd number one if you put one there.
Nope, nope. Where do you want it?
Right there.
To where? Up there? Done.
Yeah, that did it.
Nailed it.
Now you should have an even number.
That's why they call me a professional.
And I think we're still behind.
I'm
Oh,
working
yeah.
on it.
No, we're wicked insufficient.
I know. I was like, oh, maybe.
Also, we're about ready to piss off a lot of bugs.
Why is that?
Because these things make so much pollution.
Yeah.
Oh, team, go.
Oh, that was the wrong. Whatever. I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it.
It's fine.
I'm gonna put a cap on this sulfur box too, because we definitely don't need it to fill all the way up.
Yeah.
And that should help us as well. I mean, we'll need some for sulfuric acid and
Oh,
batteries.
yeah, not nearly as much. You also need sulfuric acid for blue chips, but you don't need that much.
It depends if we're gonna go solar panels or not, I guess.
Hmm.
Because then we need a
Bugs
whole
right
ton of batteries.
here. Hi, bugs.
You can just kill the bugs.
If you want.
They're like right by one of your lines, though. So
They're very close to a lot of our shit.
Yeah.
I
we're
don't
probably
have a
gonna
lot of
have to do a
ammo.
bug
I don't
extermination
also.
time, but
I don't have enough. I have 20 clips of a regular ammo. You don't want that.
oh, we also have a bottleneck in green science. My phone is ringing. Oh, it's
There
your
we
dad.
go.
I'm gonna.
Oh, we probably ought to get that. Yeah.
Yep.
There we go. It's going.
Well, thank you.
You get to mute. That's okay.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not the dryer now? The washer now?
Everybody's like, oh, how does it feel?
Oh. Woo! Spaghetti. I'm not laughing at Samaru, but I am laughing at Samaru.
Oh, I barely got off the tracks in time.
Oh god, did you almost get run over by the
I
train?
it's like a hover train.
Hello,
I'm just-
train!
I'm looking for wood, I'm chopping some trees, and suddenly train.
Oh wow, the lag is something fierce over here. Alright.
But yeah, we did,
Oh, well, okay.
that's yes, I got the mount. I was very surprised because I was getting just tokens.
Yeah, so far we've only had one high sleeve. As you can see, I'm not canny. But be good.
So you're saying you're uncanny?
I am uncanny
Yes.
now. I'm uncanny.
Welcome to the Uncanny Valley.
I am.
That's Stardew
I'm
Valley.
Hi, I'm the fiance. I do the fiance stream.
Yeah.
Getting wood so I can make a shotgun.
So you can pray exploit?
Yes, because I don't know what's going on, so I can exterminate bugs. I can do that.
We have already had one death. We've only had one death, and that was poor old, poor.
We are.
Oh no, on our last stream we had one death. It was Raja got ran over by the train.
That's a lot of gear wheels. Don't worry about that.
I'm still learning, but I learn by doing, not by reading. In this case,
Reading is for nerds.
I'm a nerd.
Learning.
Reading is for
Learn by reading,
nerds,
not
says
by
the guy who has charts and tables and
Yeah, who
diagrams.
took notes and did the
Have
tutorial.
I shown you the site that has all of the ratios?
Yeah,
I saw that ratio chart.
I don't think you
Well,
did.
there's like a calculator that you tell it what you want. It'll go through and tell you how many of each factory you need to build.
Ah,
Especially when you get beacons involved, it gets real fun.
yeah, that makes sense.
I need copper plate. Can I just? I
You
need
can
to
What
destroy them.
do you need it for?
make shotgun.
Oh.
You know,
Okay.
justice.
Like you do. Okay.
To do.
Okay, off the track. Stay off the track. Stay off the track.
There.
Stay off the track.
Ah, beans.
Get off the roof. Get off the
I'm
roof.
only
Get
got
off the
8.
Hmm.
That's smart. What else do you need me to do?
I don't know.
This is very inefficient, but it's making me happy.
Trying to figure
I'm
out.
just gonna thoroughly do
I'm
this.
just gonna research that because we have basic research. Grenades are fun. They're a great way to get rid of trees.
You're going to get rid of a lot of things.
To get rid of trees?
Yes, because trees are the real enemy in the game. Because whenever you want to build something, there's always stupid trees in the way,
Yeah.
You've got tree beard.
Fuck you, Treebeard.
and then you have to take forever to chop them down.
Yeah.
So then you have grenades, and you just blow them up. It's great.
Oh, what do I need for that? Oh, I need batteries. What do I need for batteries? Sulfuric acid. Okay.
Oh no, which way did you think is that?
Start replacing things with assembly machine 2s.
Oh yeah, eventually.
I know I can be more efficient, but I'm not going to because I don't wanna. I'm having fun, damn it.
What if I don't wanna?
I'm going to be
That's
efficient
fair enough.
eventually, but right now we don't have a we don't have a factory making assembly machine 2s. So.
Bugs, you're in the way of my planned expansion.
I'm working on it.
No, these bugs over here.
They will not be a problem.
You mean the dead ones?
Eventually, I will get a flamethrower, and when I get a flamethrower, I will just burn everything down.
Well, if we make military science, we can get you a flamethrower.
Are these are the bugs that are in the way of plant
Yeah.
expansion? Okay.
I
Let me get
shotgunned
something
them.
better
No
than
rush
the gun
on
I
them.
have.
I'm more trying to see what I need to do to route raw materials over
Oh,
there so we
I
can make
accidentally made 2
something.
shotguns.
I'll take one.
Whoops.
Oh, never mind. There's okay. Okay, shotgun shells. All the shotgun shells. Okay.
So I want to see.
Some of my greens.
What is real fun is when you get laser turrets.
Yeah, that just do it for you.
Right.
I'm different.
All right.
Hi, bugs. But watch
Maybe
out when
we
you
have
attack when you attack that bug nest, the other one will probably attack you as well.
The other bug nest will.
The two that are right there together.
Oh yeah. Okay. I need.
I think Newton said something about that. You slap a bug will slap you back.
Yeah.
Shotgun.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Oh,
I want a
what?
submachine gun. I'm gonna make
How
a
do-
submachine gun for myself.
Let's just add that to my inventory.
The NRA would be proud.
I considered that, but
There we go. Now we have red chip production. This is great.
You can eventually build a tank.
Do we have enough stuff to make a tank? I'll just run them
I don't
over.
know.
We don't have enough
Well, you
research to
can't
make a
run
tank.
over 'em. The tank will kind of run into them. We don't have a tank anyway. Sorry.
where?
They're
Which
tank
bugs
free.
do you need taken care of?
Up to the right, top right,
Machine gun.
by the science land.
Where all these random things are just kind of doing nothing
Over here.
over here?
Wait,
These
Raja.
guys?
Welcome to Science Park.
Raja, wait. I'm going to have a machine gun. I'll be joining you.
I'm gonna stay over here so when they.
I
Alright.
can make
Yeah.
armor. Raja, have you made armor? You should make armor first.
Oh, I have not made armor. That
Have we
would
made
come
radars
soon.
yet?
No.
We should probably get some radars. This will help expand the map.
Eat.
Oh, that takes
I'm
a
gonna
lot.
make a radar factory.
Eh.
Yeah.
Eh.
Well, I'm gonna make armor, and then gun set, and then. All right.
Oh, you messed up.
Roger, are you dead? Yeah,
No.
Yep.
Okay. Ah! The
Oh.
spinner-
Back.
I don't have a good gun.
Yeah, just gone. Be gone. Be gone.
Sorry.
Ah! I need to respawn.
I thought I could handle it.
How?
Ah.
Nerds. Where's your flamethrower?
We don't have one.
Where?
I have a submachine gun.
Yeah, where's your good stuff?
I'm burning.
You're burning.
Yeah, I'm
Oh
getting
no.
poisoned.
Oh no.
Raja.
Oh, no.
I helped.
Raja is dead again.
Oh no.
I'm not going into bug extermination business anymore.
I will once I'm done. Ah! Okay, I gotta back up. I gotta heal a little
Wow.
bit.
Wasn't even one of the like big ones. It was a small worm.
No,
Congratulations.
it killed you with the It killed you with the
I thought you got killed by the spitter.
Yeah, you got killed by the spitter.
My acid.
First time.
I'm trying to heal.
Oh, all my stuff is gone.
Yeah,
It's in a pile.
it's in a pile
Somewhere.
somewhere.
Oh, probably up where all
No.
these bugs are.
No.
I'm out of ammo. I'll see you guys later.
Get away.
I gotta go.
Get away.
Guys. Help.
Got it.
Help.
Ah, here
Thank
we
you.
go.
Oh my God, there's so many of them.
You guys made a mistake.
We did,
Go
yes.
catch fish.
I'm gonna go make some gun.
I just let me like, oh, we'll just get rid of these, and I'm like, okay.
Okay. So, no! Get out of the range of the spitters.
Well, you can't get out of the range of the spitters.
You
I
can
mean, I did.
if you try hard and believe in yourself.
I need to make more. I need to make more weaponry before I go back in. It says small worm, Raja, but those are the spitters.
It says small. It means big.
It means death.
Hang on, I'm gonna help you all out.
No, don't. I'm figuring it out.
No, I was gonna make you some gun turrets.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Because that makes it a lot easier to have gun turrets.
I mean, I could also just make a grenade.
And then you can just take the gun turrets and kind of set them around in front of you.
Yeah.
my stuff back.
Are you winning, son?
Thank you.
I'm winning. All right. The machine gun is great, though.
I did some work.
Did you help kill things?
I also made armor.
Ah. Oh. Oh no, I
Actually,
hit the
armor
inventory.
really helps, too.
Okay. We got rid of one of the
Yeah, and there's a bigger one.
bigger one is concerning one, yeah, but the planned expansion now can go.
Well, we need the other one too.
You need the other one gone? Okay.
Yeah, no rush.
Well,
Some rush.
I have a turret. I have a turret.
I have hopes and dreams.
So
And
let's,
bullets.
Let's set up this turret here. It doesn't have any ammo, so it won't start firing yet.
Yet?
Don't put ammo in it. I'm
Don't
gonna move it a little closer.
put no ammer whammer in there.
Yeah, don't put any ammo in it. They won't bother it. We won't bother them until I put ammo in it. I'm just gonna make a whole bunch, and then we're just gonna mow them down.
What if they just start a fight, though?
Then kill them, but only if they start the fight.
Do they start fights?
Not in this mode.
Okay.
Samaru, where did you make the turret productor?
It is. Hang on.
The productor.
Words are hard, okay?
Don't mock me. Words are hard.
Words are very hard.
I'm making
it's
an
so-
ammo plant for you too.
Oh, cool. Right now, I'm just making it back in.
The good news is that we're producing red chips at a slow rate, so we'll
There are
be
5
good.
turrets
You're
in
5
the
turrets?
box.
Cool. I will take them. I will take them and set them up.
And well, make sure you get ammo first because.
Well, I'm not gonna
bugs
put
will
ammo in
attack-
it because I don't want to start the fight.
Okay.
Okay,
And then
wait,
we're
where did
getting
you
an ammo plant here.
where did you put it? Okay, where is he? Oh, my screen. He's over here. Okay. Where's the turret? Hi, Roger.
Hello.
Trying to find the turrets. Where's
I don't know why green chips ended up on this side of the line. I'm not a big fan of that.
Where?
Oh no, they just like
There?
they just ended up on the left side. And I was like, green chips, you have never been on this side of the line. What are you doing?
Having
I
fun.
may have, I don't know.
I think someone just set them down and
Oh, and then they all.
Because that wouldn't surprise me. There's a lot of that going on.
There's a lot of people in this. And by a lot, I mean 4. All right.
Shoehorn that in there, I think.
All right. Where's my other turn?
are you guys ready?
No.
Okay. How about now?
Here. Nope. I don't. They don't have any. They don't have any ammo in them.
Okay. What about now?
And I have. Oh. I do not have enough ammo. Raja, if you'll come with me and get some ammo with me, we're gonna start loading that thing up with ammo and then firing.
Okay.
I mean, they start firing as soon as you start.
Yes, but I want to have more ammo than
Are you gonna use like the pipette tool?
the what?
So if you like pull the item from your inventory and you hold control and you click on something that can hold it, it just puts like as much as it can in there at once, so you don't have to like open up the menu and set it in. It's really cool. So that way, yeah, you can get more work done. I just have grenades in my hands and I'm just ready. You just say the word and we're gonna turn these things into paint.
Raja, what are you doing?
I'm getting steel plates
For armor piercing ammo or just for funsies?
for funsies. I had a plan, but I remember what my plan was.
Because you've messed up a lot of this over here.
Oh, you did? I'm sorry.
No, sorry, that's Samaru. Samaru's doing
That's
something.
Sorry,
Okay.
Samaru
I
made a
think
mess.
I just saw him down there. I see things moving and I see you not moving and I'm very confused on what's going on and I'm
I
like,
literally just grabbed some plates.
I was
I'm
trying to get
sorry.
people all to go in the same box. There. Now they're going in the same box.
Here, I'm gonna start that up. We'll be able to figure this out here in a second. Gonna unpollute lines for a second.
I'm waiting for armor. Not armor, but waiting for
There. That is so not aesthetically pleasing, but it works.
It hurts my eyes, but it works.
It's so bad, it's good.
Now, where is your engine production? I know you have a few.
Let's turn these into bigger ones.
There's that.
There.
There's this.
So slowly you'll have ammo.
Yeah, I'll get it. I have an idea. I'm gonna make it better.
Oh, okay.
And by better, I'm just gonna make them into tier 2s.
Tubes?
Oh.
Tubes.
Yeah, the blue one.
I'm a big fan of tubes.
Gonna make them tier 2s.
Tier 2 tubes?
Do we have steel plates anywhere?
Raja, where are
Yes.
you?
Right here.
Okay, come with me.
Okay.
Here you go.
I'm just
Okay.
looking at your
This is all filled
thing here
Oh, all of them.
already for.
Oh, okay. So, let's steal you.
Are we going? Is it time? Is it go time?
Nope. Nope.
How about now?
Nope.
I choose violence.
But I'm ready.
That's from that one thing, isn't it? The game.
Quite possibly.
How about now?
Not yet.
Ugh. I'll go back to making science.
Still thing.
Now I need advanced circuits. I need more steel plates.
What do you need advanced circuits for?
I want to make awesome armor.
Oh, you want to make the super armor? You might not be able to yet.
You can.
We
You can make modular armor.
Great.
I already have.
Yeah, it's on the list.
Factory.
Good.
I lost the factory.
Wait.
Where's the factory that makes? There you are. Factory.
Alright.
It's a stactory factory.
Yeah,
That's-
exactly.
that's factory.
Factories.
Alright. I have 44 armor piercing ammo and 52 regular ammo. I'm gonna go put them into the turrets. You can just wait.
So it's time?
I'm being impatient. I need to just wait.
Is it time though? You're killing me, Smalls.
I know I am, but
Do we have red circuits anywhere?
Yeah, they're at the very, very bottom.
Very bottom. Okay.
Yep. I've started. I have 3 plants making them. I intend to make more.
is it not fun? We're
They're
having
in
fun.
where?
We're having disaster fun.
Drink.
What do we need next? So we're doing advanced oil processing, yeah, except we need probably more blue science. Is that our
Oh, you need a lot of blue science. I've started manually putting ingredients in until I can get stuff piped
Oh.
up there.
What do we need up there for the
We
blue
need
science?
engines, we need red chips, and we need sulfur.
Okay. So maybe we should work on getting that up there while we're waiting on the elimination.
Yeah, we're waiting on Faye to,
Elimination.
get your
Most extreme elimination challenge.
yes. Get the NXC up in here.
MX
So what's the best way to get the sulfur up there?
Tubes. No, actually, conveyors or possibly a
I
train.
know, I'm just trying to see where the best way to get the conveyors from point A to point B are.
Oh, yeah.
All the way around.
Have we started
Yeah,
making?
that's.
Have we started making a red
Actually,
conveyor?
can I run it through right here?
I think you can thread the needle, because there's like a lot of excessive power lines around here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can just like
Right.
whoop de doop dee.
'Cause I'm thinking of threading it like right about where your plastic goes up.
I mean, you can if you want. It's not illegal. You gonna call cops?
Yeah, do it.
I think we can make it. Let's try it. Let's give it a try.
Why do I have so much copper plate?
What's the worst that can happen?
What is the worst? Like, if I come down there and my red chip production is all like askew, I'm calling the cops. I'm calling
Why are there just?
because he's prepping the stuff to go,
Oh, okay.
so he's allocating space
Oh, that's cool.
next to all this
Nothing
gore.
If I fixed it,
They're getting curious about the turrets.
the bugs are?
Yeah, they're getting sniffy. I don't like it. It's uncomfortable.
Don't start it yet.
Why not?
'Cause I still
How much more do you need?
Because it's 20.
Okay, fine. I have 133 ammo, armor piercing ammo.
Yeah, how much more do you need? There's like 12 things up there. Come get them.
Okay, I just eyedropper tool. No. That's character. Okay, how do I do the eyedropper tool?
So the pipette, you have the object in your cursor, and then you control and click on the thing that needs it.
Control.
Oh no!
That didn't sound good.
How about this? Is this good?
Phew.
I'm like Brett Favre over here.
At least you're not dick though.
Hard. Oh no, maybe I don't. I have armor.
You out of grenades?
I should just be using bullets. Oh, I'm using the wrong button. Spacebar.
Yay! Oh, I pooped.
Hey, did you use enough ammo? You feel good? You feel strong? Feel like a big man?
I feel overcompensated, yes.
Hey man. before we go-
Overcompensation is an understatement.
You know how much I like to over-prepare for things like that.
Uh-huh.
I also miss. Even with turrets, I'd probably miss.
How did I get an odd number of undergrounds?
Who knows?
Oh, what a wonderful question.
The sulfur
There you
is
go.
going to be on that belt eventually.
Shoot the trees.
Oh my god.
Teach them the meaning of whatever it is you're up to.
TV is rather dangerous.
Stevie is dangerous.
Take that tree.
Fuck you.
What did the tree do to you?
Can't even vote.
But
I
didn't
think dogs should vote.
I think dogs should vote.
Could be. Okay.
And,
Do you remember there's some steel plates that are like going to nowhere?
Yeah.
Like how far?
Where?
Like right, like northeast of the copper mines.
I don't understand.
There's
Oh,
two.
because I would have to relocate them up.
Okay, because there's two of them here that aren't going anywhere. They're just kind of
Present.
yes.
Sulfur is on the way.
Ooh.
Did
What else needs to go up there?
What else needs to go up there? Sulfur, the red chips, and engines.
Okay, well red chips we can
I'm bored.
I put that on the wrong belt. Now that's cool.
I like how you just now you're starting shit. You're like, you know what? I have so much ammo. Maybe I
have
should.
So many turrets.
I'm there.
Okay, wait.
Sit.
No.
The wait.
Stay.
Wait.
Now,
Wait.
sound like me and Gizmo.
Alright, ready?
You're talking to people, Twinny.
What's the red? Oh, entities are being damaged.
Why did we do this?
Okay. And now.
What a good question, though.
Why did you do this?
I have that question a lot in this game. What
Ah.
thinking?
Alright.
What entity is destroyed?
Yeah, two of our turrets got blew up, but that's okay.
I just love. Well, shit.
There you go. We've cleared out the bugs around the main base.
Okay.
Train's coming. Get off the tracks.
They're not the bugs, but the train is gonna have its spin.
Toot toot. Comes the train.
Comes a pain train, baby.
Alright, I'm back. How can I help? Actually, help.
How may I be of assistance?
Do you want me to start making resurfacing everything with red track?
That's quite an ask. But it looks like you have the materials to do it.
Yeah, I just need to make a producer of red track.
Yeah, red tracks are a lot more resource intensive.
Yeah.
We're probably okay for most of it for now because we don't seem to be running out of stuff yet.
True.
Okay, if someone wants to tie in plastics, we're ready for plastics.
Okay, I'll figure out how to do that then. Can I put it on the same side as sulfur?
Never.
Same line as sulfur.
Well, not plastics, red circuit. There's a belt for red circuit by the sulfur belt.
Wait, why are there pipes on the circuit belt?
Why are there pipes on the circuit belt?
Yeah! There's a shit ton of pipes on the circuit belt.
What?
But, like, not.
Yeah, I see that.
The pipe machine isn't even connected to the circuit belt. What the hell happened? I don't know how this happened. Where all the.
Hold on. Well, let's just get a
Who put all these dingle dangle pipes on here?
let's get a box.
I'm just gonna eat them.
Pipes in the box and
You know, I think this is the thing that Jinx and I made last time.
Oh.
You make a pipe machine?
no, no, it's taking them off. It's taking them off.
Where are they getting on there? Oh!
Did you find it?
Okay, no, there's a... There.
Did you find where the pipes were coming from?
Yeah, they're coming from the pipe factory. Had a red long thing that was right here taking the pipes and ducting them on the belt.
Oh no.
I don't know why that was there. Oh! I think something got rotated accidentally.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
Well,
I think
anyways,
the red thing was originally loaded up the train. Someone tilted it that way so that
Oh.
Samaru.
Stupid R button. Ruining my life. But.
Okay, so now we need engine units over here.
Can I put this on with the sulfur? No, that's copper. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted at all. Where's the red circuits? Okay, these are the red circuits.
Those are the red circuits.
The red circuits need to go. Can it go on the sulfur line?
Legally? Yes.
I guess it could.
Want it not to go on the sulfur.
We need more green chip production is what we need.
Yeah.
This ain't working fast enough.
I need to get more. Do you want
That's
me
why I
to
was trying to move some of the production away over where Liz. Maybe I'll start working on that and getting green
Here,
land.
I'm gonna replace the machine with a faster machine.
Okay.
I see what I need to do. I just need to get some.
Because I guess we could put it on the sulfur line. That wouldn't necessarily
No,
be
don't.
bad.
We can put it. We're not gonna put it on the sulfur line. I just need more.
I mean, it's not a bad move. It's got to get up there anyway.
Yeah. And we're not, I mean, eventually we'll probably want to separate them, but...
Well, you already have the line for the separate ones, so I'm just gonna.
Yeah. So we can put the red
I was
chips
thinking
and the
we put
sulfur on.
engines that other belt, but I
Yeah.
Oh. So do you want
the
me to
other
connect
belt
it?
for engines.
Okay, then I'll connect it to the sulfur line.
All right. then I'll just make this the engine line or something.
Yeah, we can run engines on that other one because engines can probably be made easier from down below,
Yeah.
and then pipe
And,
them up on that other belt. Maybe they'll almost all the way up there.
and then the blue science will go down.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it won't hit half of the tech things because there's not enough room.
Well, yeah.
Don't worry, we can figure that
Figure
out
that out eventually.
in
That's
time.
that's a problem for future me, or however they say that.
We might be able to do it with underground lines. We could just snake it around.
Bring it around town.
Hmm. Well, the other thing you can do is that you can have them. You can have like red arms going from like across the line and pull them over, so we can just have the conveyor go the other way.
Connect engines now?
Yeah, we gotta get engines up here.
Okay, because here comes the red chips.
Oh boy!
Well, where'd they go? Did I really beat them that fast? Oh yeah, they come.
Yeah, because we got slow conveyors.
Okay, so here comes the red chips. So do you want me to connect the thing for this other one that we have saved for the engine? Do you want me to connect an engine to it?
Yeah,
Engine producer?
we could put engines on that.
Okay, let me find where our engine producer is. There it is. Okay.
Man, something that I'm loving about, like, I don't care about Disney or
Uh-huh.
Marvel, but something I'm loving about the shows is that they're kind of being like, oh yeah, we're gonna totally do a superhero show where we totally just focus on superheroes and not make an entire show about the racism in America and start with the Tuskegee experiment. We're not talking about that. Totally not.
Not today.
We're not talking about Nazism. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Apparently Falcon and the Winter Soldier is just like, hey, do you guys know America's racist? Here's an
Yeah.
entire show reminding you how racist this country is.
They kind of are.
I love it.
It's I'm enjoying it. It's like I went to Samaru to watch it, but you kind of have to watch like 5 different movies to know what's going on.
Yeah, it doesn't pass the dad test.
Hey, Raja, I'm sorry if I just spoiled something because I didn't even think anybody on the stream would watch it, and that's just my bad. I'm so removed from this stuff now, I don't have any idea. I just think it's funny to see, like, yeah, we're totally not going to talk about racism.
Oh yeah, no, it
Psych.
kind of goes through the whole thing.
Oh no, we've been talking about how one of the characters is just Ben itself.
Is who?
Pretty much.
Oh, 14.
Yeah. Which in the movie he was in, he was not really like that, but of course he kind of had more issues, and now he's kind of like, I already got what I wanted, kind of, and I'm just gonna, it's like, okay, you're gonna bust me out of jail? Okay. Alright. Cool. Or I think. That's another thing, but.
Yeah. I just saw somebody's post about it just being like, if you guys think superheroes are political, you're all stupid. I just love it. Just we're not talking about racism, not at all. No, never.
The fun thing about it, I'm not a huge comic fan, but I'm decently, I follow enough stuff. But I know people are very excited because you're talking about they said, well, this person is going to be playing. They think, oh, it's this. They didn't think they were going to put this character in, and they did. And everybody was like, oh my gosh, they put him in. It was one of the.
Big reveals.
Yeah. No, I don't want to say too much, but I haven't watched the latest episode though.
Oh, I apologize if I accidentally spoiled something from the latest episode by bringing that up.
I figure if I don't watch it day of, I've already seen stuff. So.
Oh, okay. I don't think me mentioning that.
I'm not too stressed about spoilers.
Okay, I don't like spoiling things for people, especially inadvertently, but.
Yeah, no, but it's been. I'm enjoying it.
That's good.
So.
It's one of those things that I want to like enjoy Marvel movies because they do a lot of good work, but I'm just, man, I'm tired. There's just too many.
Something. We need speed modules, which we need red circuits to make the red circuits go
Fuck my hair
faster.
screen now. More of, hey, did you realize the world's racist?
Yeah.
I may go on a walk. It is 4, by the way.
Okay.
Or almost 4. You having a good time?
Of course. I get to do science.
Are you having fun?
I'm having fun, damn it.
I understand, but I just followed my thing there. It's okay. But yeah, if that's when you're interested, I can tell you which ones you need to watch to understand what's going on. There's only like 3 question mark.
What am I doing? Nothing. I'm just running in circles. There's
I'm
Ryan,
just riding the trail.
right? Right, have fun. So what do you need me to work on? What do you want me to work on?
Stimulus checks! I just threw a bunch of green chips into the red chip producers so we can get that chugging along.
Okay. And do you want me to make more red chips?
No, we need more green chips.
Oh, we need more
I
green
made a
chips.
green
Okay.
chip factory. It should be coming online soon.
Is it going to pump more green chips into the system?
Well, if I can find a way to make it over there, yes.
Alright. And how are the engines getting on the thing?
They're on their own. They have their own conveyor belt.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Woo!
How do I get you these green chips?
Well, here, let's just.
Because we have a bunch of copper coming down here, so we can just make more
There's
copper coil factories along this line and then punch the green chips in.
Hey, Ford, come up towards me.
Oh, okay.
I would like to show you something.
Yes.
Worry. No.
Look up that box up there.
This one?
There's where all our circuits went.
Yeah. I put that there because the arm wasn't using them.
Yeah,
But
so
this runs into a dead end. So we have a chip factory that's not making chips that we can
yes,
use.
we need to get that over to here somehow.
And we can very easily do that.
Oh, sorry, that's not the side I wanted to be on. Whatever.
I got you.
I'm just gonna.
Artificially stimulate the economy.
Yes, because it's in my inventory and I want it out.
So why isn't this making... Okay, so this isn't pulling this anymore, and this isn't pulling anymore, because why is there no copper on this line? Did we end up... We turned off all the copper smelting, didn't we?
Some of it, we need to reroute it back, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, the copper smelting's not a thing right now.
But
We're gonna need that.
to be rerouted because I rerouted it in the wrong place and I was tying it back in. I don't think it got tied in all the way because I got distracted.
Alright.
ADD,
Here.
sorry.
So where's it going? So it's going
It's
here.
right here. I just need to put it back to there. It's right here.
I got you.
And
Oh.
I'm gonna do this, and now it'll be back.
There. I have artificially stimulated the economy by
Okay,
putting
copper
in.
is coming back now.
Okay, and so we can just put an arm here to make it
This one.
throw down? Yeah, we can do that. That's a legal maneuver.
Hey, Samaru,
Hey, what?
can I mess with something over here?
No.
Okay.
What are we messing with?
This was pipes. No, that wasn't pipes. Trying to make it so this. This was not. Yeah, this was pipes. Okay. This is pipes. Got it. This one is there. This is boiler. Got it.
Hey. Mom, I just
Henry,
realized.
circuits, where would you like them?
Where would I like them?
Yeah.
I would like them all by the red chip factories.
Okay, well that's easy. Or would we rather just build a new red factory over here by the green circuit factory?
You could also do that if you were inclined.
I'm not saying we have to, just saying that's also a possibility.
This game is full of possibilities.
We got rid of that one. No, we didn't.
6 seconds. So 1 copper. So 1 will do 6.
Where's these? Okay, I'm moving these because they bother me.
Okay.
There.
That's the one. I know. Power now. Fixing it.
There we go.
So, Samaru, is this the first time my dad has remembered your birthday in like forever?
I think so.
I think I'm gonna get out of what.
Okay.
Which is on standby. Which is fine.
I think I have solved the thing that is bothering me.
Except I need a bunch more mirrors now. I need to build my factory.
Wait.
Oh no.
There were engines on this line.
There we go.
Nothing.
Maybe this
nothing hits me
from
harder.
last session is useful again.
Why is our gear factory not making gears?
Why
Why is everything have copper on it?
What is going on? Why is there so much fucking copper?
Because everything took over the.
Oh my god. We need
Oh boy.
Oh no. Okay. Let's go
We
disconnect
just
this.
fed copper into everything.
Yeah, so
Let's go clean that up.
Okay, here. All
so
right.
what happened? There's the iron line, there's
Copper
so-
has
Yeah, we
been-
put the copper onto every single line in place.
Oh my god. Okay, everybody start manually cycling through some copper here.
wait.
Okay, what
What happened
copper do you
here?
need to pick off?
The,
I don't know.
there's this iron line that just goes to nothing.
Get rid
What?
of all the copper.
I've cut off the copper line at the source.
Yeah, copper line's cut off at the source. So let's change this one to.
I did not connect those things. That was not me.
What happened? Alright, I'm going to manually start removing some copper.
So where don't we want the copper?
Everything is
Everything is copper.
everything is copper when you're part of this team. Everything is copper.
Okay.
Oh no.
Flushing. Flushing.
Yeah,
Flushing.
hit F for flush.
Press
I'm
F
gonna
to
need
pay
a-
respects. Oh wait.
Hit F to pay respect to the copper line. Alright, this one supposed to be copper? This one is supposed to be copper. That one can stay copper. Alright. Trying to flush
Hmm. Hmm. Okay, so that copper's off of that.
Okay, so this one needs to be. This one here is steel.
I'm just
Oh, I
flushing.
think that needs to go steel there.
I'm just flushing lines.
Okay, I know what goes where. I figured out the problem. This one is steel. The splitter needs to be steel. And then the other one here needs to be copper. This one here.
My inventory is full of copper. Alright, is this one supposed to be copper?
Yeah, I think copper is now where it needs to be.
Okay, can we go ahead and put the supply back?
I got it.
Okay.
No, I cut off the line over here.
Okay.
We all cut off line, because we got.
Bort, you're gonna laugh at this.
Uh-huh.
I think
I wanted to get changed, and I ended up taking some of the skin off the front of my finger now.
Oh no.
This finger is cursed.
There's still a whole bunch of copper, but I think we fixed it. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There goes the iron. And
This is much better. Wow, we fixed it.
copper in my inventory now, though.
Alright, I'll call you if I need anything.
Mhm.
And I should be okay.
Awesome. Yeah, where am I gonna dump all this copper?
Yeah, I'm just dumping it into these, anything that needs copper, I'm just dumping it in.
I'm just gonna throw in the forges for a second.
Oh, true, we can just put it
Yeah,
back.
because you can put it on the. Yeah.
The forger will just feed it out. Okay. That's a good idea.
Oh, the forges are all pretty full already.
Not all of them.
Not all of them, no. Just a good amount of them. Oh boy. Alright. Well, that's fun. What a little bit of excitement, huh?
We fixed it.
I like how all the ammo is now like in this tiny little box surrounded by conveyors. So if we want to make black science packs, we can't.
I mean, it's a future us problem.
That sounds like a future us problem, doesn't it?
Alright. I mean, it'll become a future us problem.
So do we need productivity chips or do we want speed chips?
I was gonna say speed chips for the, I don't know.
For the I don't know.
Yeah, I went it down with speed chips. Speed chips for everything.
Okay.
Okay, I need
Okay.
plastic bars that
Does
appear
one not have
will
any?
have
Mm.
the best secret factory online. How do I get plastic bars up here? That would be the fun.
Gears. And there are no gears because there's no iron plate. There's no iron plate going to this line. Oh, there is now.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's because I had to manually feed it. You gotta stimulate the economy.
Yeah, okay, so we don't have enough iron plate going, making it to the bottom.
Yeah,
We
we had
don't
to.
have this because this.
Yeah.
How do we not have enough iron getting around?
It is. It has to get through the splitters first.
Oh, no, no. Now that it's gone through the splitters, it's being split in half, and then that's getting split in half again, and then there's not enough making it down to the bottom of the line.
Yeah.
Which
So-
eventually I think once we clear the backlog.
Yeah. I think it should hopefully pick it up.
No. No, still not enough.
No, you're right. We need
It's
the,
insufficient. So this is
where's this going up here?
around town, clearly.
It's coming from the smelters up north.
Yeah, so this one over here is only going to
Yeah, leave that one going to Chip City. I
Okay.
think the problem is the smelters up north are only loading one half of the belt.
Yeah.
So they're probably backed up. So we need
Okay, I'll go fix that.
I guess
We're all going up there.
we will go investigate together.
Let's do
Yeah,
this.
that'll help.
Let us
Let us
find the answer.
together.
Like a family.
Shoot.
Did you just shoot somebody?
I was trying to hit the tree because I was bored, and my cursor was aiming down.
Oh.
Down range, clearly.
Smelters are all loading one side.
Okay, they're only loading on one side.
Okay.
Okay, so we need to load them on the other side.
Size too, but
Do.
we put a lot more miners up here too.
This is kind of when Jinx and I were like, we are helping.
Okay,
I thought I was helping.
you were.
But
Alright.
yeah,
So now we need to load them on the other side.
yeah. Well, we probably, I guess it's, do we want a now fix or a long-term fix?
Yes.
Long-term fix.
Because like a long-term fix, we could just build another one of those smelter lines with the double-sided ones right here.
Right.
I have berries. I can do this. Lucky.
Because we could do,
Where are you, Samaru?
Like this?
I don't have any smelters on me, but
Oh no.
Why,
what?
I just, there was a really interesting little bit, or like, let's transfer from a box to a line. It's like, why don't we just make the line go? Let's just, never mind, I figured it out.
I have the factories.
I destroyed the tar of both.
Why you do this?
Because I'm horrible at picking things up.
It was a limiting thing.
iron in.
sulfur on both sides of the line, that'd be bad. But we do need some of this to
Oh,
make
wow.
sulfuric acid.
All of their electricity up here.
Yeah, I accidentally destroyed it.
Okay, I'll fix that. I got it.
How could you?
Such devastation.
Such devastation. Why was
This
this?
wasn't my intention.
Is that a 14 joke? That sounds like a 14 joke.
There's a lot of 14 jokes.
That's the only thing I'm really good for is 14 jokes, and you know what? I'm not sorry.
A lot of times if you press quoting lines, it's probably 14.
Yeah, so such devastation is from Pretoria.
Gotcha.
So,
Also, such lamination and
Any Asian?
any Asians are just
I forgot about such lamination.
such lamination.
that's yeah. I still need to put a sign on my thing.
Where do you want me to feed this?
Bam.
Well, I could.
You're gonna do it? Okay.
Well,
I-
no, I messed this up and I couldn't fix it.
How much sulfuric acid do you want?
I don't know.
We can make it work.
I didn't even know we were doing sulfuric acid.
We will be, because we need batteries.
Oh, yeah. Kind of do, don't we?
Nope, that's not what I need to put there.
Clink. I have the power. Oh, we have a 10.
There we go. Actually, I'm gonna do some.
Oh, I could actually feed this whole into too, shouldn't I?
Electricity. I can get to it. Electricity.
Okay. Alright. We can make this work.
Bam.
Yeah, we can make this work. Those are bricks. Never mind. We can't make this work.
There we go.
We can make this work.
If
Maybe.
you want to continue this, you can continue this.
Okay.
I don't have enough. What we pretty much need to do is continue the pattern down each side, and I ran out of belts.
Okay. I have a couple belts, but
That's.
Because I think you can run 24 off of.
Is there not enough blue science plants? Are we actually that far ahead? Oh no, it's because there's not enough engine production.
yeah, I'm working on it. I have
Wait.
2 engine productions, but
Which way are the? Okay, there's just the plates are supposed to go in the other way, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oops.
There we go.
Belts to get us moving.
Okay, so you got a lot of iron there.
You need more belts.
Wow, that is a lot of green chip production. Good job.
And then red chip production will be right next to it once I get the plastic up there.
All right.
Do you have furnaces?
I don't have any more furnaces.
I have dozens. How many do you need? Where?
Come up and you'll see.
Okay, so to the offshoot base.
Yeah.
All right. Can I make fancy shoes? No. Yes.
I shouldn't be doing this without the actual furnace right there. Okay.
I want to say it's 20 per side. I don't remember the exact number.
I'm out of stuff, but I can go get some more stuff so I can make more. Yes, maybe.
So that should solve the iron plate problem.
Yeah, that should be our iron plate problem.
I think the problem was a splitter problem.
Yeah.
Well, it
Well,
was
this will
also
feed
split.
a lot more in.
Okay.
Because we were only loading one half of the belt.
Yeah.
So then half of your throughput was being not used.
All right. So where do you want these smelters at?
You see me on the map?
I am right here.
Yep.
Okay.
And here.
Get more mines. Make the mines. Mine.
So I think. No. Okay. Yeah. I have the power.
You I don't mind. You are ammo.
You are like most uncool. Is that, do they say that in 14? Because they should.
There we
No,
go.
but she have somebody that like talks like he's in a bad Shakespearean play, like constantly.
Oh,
It's just
yeah.
what he does.
Is that Nero?
No.
Neuro actually is the most tech savvy, and I want to punch him because of this. Actually, I wanted to bring this up to you guys yesterday, Raja and Samaru. Um, I'm getting upset because I'm starting to realize how much I'm like Fan Daniel.
Oh, he is your.
Yeah, he's my patron Askian. But like his dramatics and the way he flails his arms, and I like talk with my arms the way I bend my body when I'm talking. I'm like, damn it! I'm Fan Daniel. I hate Fan Daniel.
I'm sorry.
So I mean, he was kind of a big mood when a certain someone threw a sword at him, and he's just like, okay,
It's like, moving on.
moving on.
There we go. We're starting to get steel down here again.
Yay.
Please, where's my box of factory?
So is there a reason we just didn't connect this steel line down to the other steel line?
Probably not.
Steel line to the other
Aesthetics.
steel
Like the primary steel line that was up here is just kind of like, no, there's no place to go. You get nothing and you'll like it.
line. Where?
Yeah, like the line that I originally, when I started, and I ran up there and I
don't
made
know how
mistakes.
I did that. I think because eventually I was going to destroy the other steel line and just feed it all into the new smelters there.
Don't worry, I'm giving them purpose until they run out of coal.
Hey, so I
And
have a line right
never
here that's going the
will.
wrong direction. Samara, this one?
What?
The one that I'm standing on right here?
Oh, there. Oh yeah, that's eventually going to get taken out.
Do you want me to just take it out now?
Yeah, because that was when we were going the other way. Now those go over to make chests.
Yeah, we have a splitter here if you don't need it.
Good. Never run out.
I still can't find the factories.
Let us And it's, yeah, here we go. Now it's feeding. Now it's starting
Yep.
to catch
Now
up.
we're doing better.
Now we're getting there.
Yeah, once this catches up, we should be good. Well, is everything backlogged? Because that's the
Yeah.
problem, is we burned through all the backlog.
Yep.
We had a lot of backlogging spots.
Yep. I'm gonna stimulate the economy.
Sorry, let's do some rates. I'll take this. No. Oh shoot.
Things are going better now.
Are we making engines now?
We should.
We probably should be, yeah.
We have. I think we have 2 engine platforms.
And one of them's making trains, and the other one is.
No, that one is making trains, and it also cuts off because the trains is full. It's now cutting off and just feeding it to the chip printer. I mean the science printer. Because it was waiting on iron.
Haha.
They're all waiting on iron, so it's catching up.
There we go.
Here.
That'll help that.
Oh, I see. That is iron ridiculousness.
So. Red chip,
I have
good.
so much sulfur in my inventory. I'm just
It's a bit of a plague.
yeah. You're going to see something on the line. Don't worry about it. That's all I'm just gonna say. Just don't worry about it. You're going to. Oh no 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 no! It's doing the thing I don't want it to do. No, hold on.
What's it doing?
I gotta stop something for a second.
Oh no, you did a thing.
No, so what happened was, yeah.
You did the thing I did.
Yeah, so I stopped it. We don't, thank God we don't need a lot of sulfur right now. Yeah, I saw the box, the conveyor to the box, and I'm like, let's fix that.
Yeah, no, I did that.
So,
Yep, I did that.
so,
It's a good limiting factor.
yep.
I like the fact that we both had the same thought process, made the same mistake, and we're just like, nope, that's an immediate mistake.
That's an immediate mistake. I see my problem. I see what I've done here.
I have made an error. Sulfuric acid is made in a
More
wall.
things,
We
and now
really
you can't
need
eat them.
red chips. They're not our problem right now.
It's engines.
Yeah, engines.
Okay.
Get this out of my inventory.
I'm sitting here thinking, oh, I'll figure out red chips. I'll have plenty of red chips. Like,
No, it's the engines. Engines is our problem right now. Did you just cut it off?
No, I'm doing a thing. I'm
Okay.
just like, because there's no point in having the lines that low.
Alright, let's try to figure out how to make some more engines. Let's see. I need.
how many science per minute are we wanting to go for?
All of them. Every science per minute.
All science all day.
If there is a lapse in science, we have failed.
Want to do more engines. See if there's a good place to make them.
Built that. I'm gonna use it. Damn it. There we go.
Pretty much one engine factory will feed one science factory.
Okay, that's great.
So we have 2 engine factories.
So if you're wanting to run all of those, you probably need however many.
You know
Didn't you
what?
have a handy dandy flowchart?
I'm gonna need steam modules.
So we need 8 engine factories.
Oh
Okay,
boy,
well,
that's so much engine.
we have 2.
All the engine.
Every conceivable engine.
Heard you liked engines.
Low powered.
I'm gonna start making some steam modules too, because why not?
Okay, that doesn't work. What if we make them staggered? If we stagger them.
Oh, there's a huge lake over here. This kind of messes up my plan.
Well, we have landfill. I can come.
That's a lot of landfill.
I can start coming over here and landfilling.
We can fill in the land, you know?
How big this lake is.
Right, let's see.
Fill in the land. Fill in the land.
Oh, my sad little coal mine. What are you doing over here? Oh, you could use some friends. We need some more coal makey things.
Damn it, it doesn't work that way. Shit.
Get the
Why you like this?
thing out of my inventory. Again, sulfur. Why is there so much sulfur in my inventory?
Be a kuaz.
Be a cause. You're an idiot. And you know what?
I heard you like sulfur.
I heard you like sulfur.
There is like a chest in my base that is dedicated entirely to just like, oops, grab too much sulfur. I'll put it somewhere eventually.
Yeah,
Oops, also.
I do that for a lot of stuff.
I also have a bunch of empty barrels because I was like, I need to transport stuff in barrels, and then I was like, no, I don't. I don't actually.
Alright.
That's
So,
bad
well,
for the barrels.
I-
They don't have a great room.
I am increasing the speed on our engine production by adding speed modules.
Okay, I've investigated our lake.
And it is still a lake.
What do you
Okay. I'm going to ask the question: do we want to put the chemical plants to make sulfuric acid up here near chip production?
I usually leave them all together and then just run pipes, but that's
Okay, because we can do that. That is a big ass lake. Let's fill it in.
a huge lake.
Yeah, that's almost a sea.
So we still need to figure out engines.
Yes.
So the two engine things we have are now producing twice as fast because I put in speed modules, but they are still not going fast. So we
So
need.
after seeing this, I'm wondering if I should change the orientation of everything and run it north-south.
Oh, no.
Well, that's a lot of landfill.
All right.
Either that,
Or we
or we
panic.
jog it, or we run everything off the south side of it and jog it around the lake.
We're still barely meeting satisfaction on the electricity.
Oh, so I should work on the electricity.
Don't we just have a one like a thing making boilers? Or
We
not
do.
boilers, the other things.
Yeah, I turned it off.
Where is it?
Down to
It's up
the
here.
bottom.
Oh, I see. Oh, you made it stop making that.
I
Oh yeah, because we
yeah,
have
because I'm
20.
running it into engines. Because there's like a bazillion of them.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do I want to do direction-wise?
Turning this into engines.
I'm kind of wondering, we haven't built much, if we just want maybe to have this go north and south instead. Does that make sense?
There. Now we'll always meet satisfaction until we don't.
So, I think I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Okay, now I
Unless
can
anybody thinks of a better idea.
more.
We need more engines.
Yeah, I'm working on it. We
We
now have 3 engine producers.
require additional engines.
Okay, so we have 3 engine producers. One of them I need to switch to make it a bigger, better
Okay.
battery.
Before I do too much more, let's rework it. Somehow. I don't know. I don't like doing it that way.
Is my chat just frozen or is it too big?
What is the best way to go?
You're asking the person who makes spaghetti,
I
right?
know, I'm just trying to figure out how to work this out, what the best direction is. Well, we'll leave it like this for now.
Alright.
We're
So
gonna
now
have
we
to
have
build it
3
eventually.
engine producers.
Or we just landfill the bottom half of the lake. It's a lot of landfill.
What if, bear with me, we just ruin the environment real quick? So it's fine. I don't think anyone will notice.
Probably not.
And if the bugs notice, we can
Kill them.
We can deal with the bugs.
be Gandhi in civilization.
Nuke them? I don't think we researched nukes.
Well,
You can't
Still.
do.
Well, you can research it. We just haven't yet.
I'm gonna add some more radar so we can get this kind of covered.
I am attempting to make more engines.
coal production has been made more. Yay! I don't know if that's necessary, but it made me sad because there are like 2 little things going chug, 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 and now there's like 10 of them.
Woo!
Surprise!
All production
Hello.
print.
Surprise, all.
You wanna go see? Look what I did. It's pretty. Ouch, trees.
Trees, get out of the way.
Can't even vote.
Yay!
There, now you can spy on them when you're not, when you're away.
On my trees?
No, on your coal plant.
Oh, yay.
So bring up your map and you can zoom in and out. You can see the.
Ah.
That's what the radar does. Radar lets you watch for bugs.
Cool.
Plus, it starts revealing more of the map, which we also like.
Oh no.
Don't worry about it. I'm fixing it. Everything's fine.
No, it's fine. Everything's fine. I didn't break anything.
Nothing happened.
I'll take your word for it.
We're all fine here. How are you?
I didn't accidentally turn some chips into chip witch.
Whoa, train. Hey. Oh,
No, stop that.
There. The radar power project is done.
yay.
It tried to run me over.
It did. Oh,
There.
stop.
The radar is better now. So that'll help us see more map, and then we can.
Oh no, this has no power over here.
Where?
Well, I'm working on a thing. I am mid-project.
One can
Hey,
barrel.
we don't need the red chips down here anymore, do we?
No, it's been made
We could
obsolete.
find a different red. Yeah, we could find the other ones eventually.
Because I'm trying to do something and I'm having issues because these red chips are in the way. It's okay. I'll make it work.
I need more underground belts or underground pipes.
I will. It's not pretty, but I will make it work in a second here. Oh. Fudge sticks.
Underground pipes over there.
That's okay. Because I forgot a step.
Oh, what are we researching next?
Oh. That would be useful to know, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Stronger explosives. I'll let somebody else decide. 'Cause I can't take that kind of pressure.
What about the research?
Yeah.
One moment. Let's take a look here. How about we research better trains?
Breaking. This is a temporary solution for while I actually getting the
We're good at these temporary solutions.
That's my MO.
I am currently trying to get it, figure out how I'm gonna set this up.
Did I just walk all the way over there and not grab any pipes?
Yeah. Sounds like what you did.
That's precisely what you did.
Yeah, 1 second.
All right, I've started making sulfuric acid.
I'm continuing to try to figure out how I'm going to fix this problem I have. Because if I could get rid of these guys, I could make it so we have more engines.
What guys you trying to get rid of?
The red ones.
Hmm.
I'm having issues. Don't worry about it. I'll figure it out.
Things are fine. It's fine.
Just need more brain cells.
Fresh out. Sorry.
Yeah.
What do batteries take? Batteries take sulfuric acid, copper, and iron. Oh, that can be arranged. Very easily be arranged.
If
It's presently 4:30.
The next half hour of my stream is going to be me doing this.
I was like, I don't know how long you intend to play, but at some point, I'm gonna have to stand up.
Yeah.
I think until 5 is normally
Yeah.
the
We
Yeah.
normally
unless you want to break early and do a pet.
no. I mean, we could break early and just end with Final Fantasy 14 nonsense, but I want to figure out this thing that I'm trying to figure out that apparently we can't figure out. Just maybe.
I return.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Still just hanging out on this conveyor belt.
As you should.
Yep. It's doing its thing. Life is good. Okay. Nothing's happened. Hi.
Hello.
Good job.
Oh, now I need to steal. I was many problems before. Steal. This.
Or pollution.
Or pollution. This will be that.
For anyone who's confused by the near raid story, don't worry about it. This is normal. The weekly quest should clear things up, maybe.
Hopefully.
Very
Do we
nice.
really think they will, though?
No.
Of course not. Please, the Nier story didn't get cleared up for people who played Nier.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Why are there 9, 11 little bits of transport belts that are just kind of sitting here?
Probably because I did something by accident.
Because they want to have a
It's-
nice day.
Because
There's
it's
3.
nice out
They're
and
ugly.
they're
Mother!
hungry.
They're not even
They're on vacation.
bothering me.
Who are you to judge?
They want a nice vacation.
Oh,
Well.
don't ask what's going on over here. Just don't worry about it.
No, it's over here. I'm gonna add to it. Now I feel a little better.
A belt just like went askew. For like I just like walked past it and it's just like, oh, going left now. And I'm like, why? What? Ghosts? Ghosts.
I'm gonna play with these then. Just sitting here.
Do your science.
This is
Yo, I never did dang see no that many red chips in my life. Wow. I feel like we need to use them for something, like grabbed from the other side of the belt or something.
I don't know why these are here, so I'm going to at least make them as separate reason.
There we go. This is started.
The sigh of relief of a man who doesn't know what all got broken while he was working on that.
Yep.
If you come down to this place and you go, what the hell? Just don't worry about it. Just know that Emily was working on something, and it's working.
And it's fine. Everything's fine.
It's definitely working now. Is
It's
it the most artistic thing I've ever made? Probably not. Is it convenient? Probably no.
but is it effective?
It's making
Engines.
It's making engines. So
We have 2 engine plants.
we have 2 more. We have 4 now.
Well, let's make that a better one.
Yeah, that one needs to be better. I'm just currently trying to get steel to it. That's the last thing I'm trying to figure out is how to get steel
There.
over here.
We have made our mark.
But I have an idea.
We have now turned on advanced oil processing.
All right, what are you making now?
Well, we have heavy and light and all that.
Cool. Where'd that go? There it is.
There we go.
I have no idea if the ratios are right. But
That should work. That should be a good temporary fix.
Yes.
In the meantime, I can just fill this, get the shit out of my inventory.
I have left a message. I am content.
There we go. Oh. I need these filters fixed.
I left things better than I found them.
Yeah. It's now at least friendly.
what?
Well, I think you should go look when you are done.
Did you like right in the lake with the terraforming stuff?
Well, not in the lake. There were like random conveyor belts that were not doing anything.
Oh, so you wrote a thing?
I did. Yeah, there was like just this row of conveyor belts that weren't doing anything.
Samaru
Like,
put
not
those
even
down as
strip-
an example for like what he wanted everything to do, and you're just like, you know what? Examples are for losers. Let's just remove them.
Oh.
Oh, you moved my mark?
Didn't know there were markers. I kept asking, what are these conveyor belts that are just kind of sitting here? And everybody's like, I don't know. It's like, okay, I'm gonna move.
Oh.
Because it
I thought
bothers
yours-
me.
Did you and you smell something? Where are they, Raja? Where are the? I want to see
They're
what
over
you
here.
smell.
It's not that exciting.
I'm excited.
Say hi.
It does.
Oh, I tried spelling a thing on the map with the power cords, but they all just made a big old mess. I'll find a use for you, power cords. One day.
Oh.
Plenty of oil now.
That's hilarious.
Right, all this is on. Yes.
There we go. We got some more engines finally. Got engines going. Slowly, but they're going.
These chips aren't going anywhere either. Do they need a box? In the box. Do I have? I do not have a box.
Nice memories. All right.
Look at that plastic go. So dang much of it. Ooh.
I know it's a mess,
I tend to
but I'm
overbuild.
proud. I'm proud of the fact that I finally got this working.
I sent you a message, but I guess you didn't read it. Not a big deal.
Nope. Apparently I got a text message too.
The house in the corner has a little grill. That's all I sent you. It just looks like it's propane now. I didn't know. But it's got a pretty little grill outside.
Oh.
If you wanted me to grab it.
Hmm.
We can walk out and see it after this, though.
Yeah. If it's still there.
It's probably propane. I think it had a
Hey,
water
if it works, it works.
thing.
Wendy made a little message.
Oh.
She found a thingy. And so she wrote,
Love it.
It shows up on the map too.
You can be seen from space.
so look at all these red chips that we're not doing anything with.
We believe in overbuilding.
You have no power over here. You should fix that. Here, I'm gonna fix it for you.
You have no power here.
Have no
Literally.
power over me.
Okay, so
Now you do. Yeah, your things are now going.
Oh, don't do that! Don't do that! Don't do that!
no.
Okay, no, it's good.
Yeah, there we go. Fix it. Aha.
Because they'll turn off.
Oh.
They're on automatic control.
Oh, well, they had like the flashy no power signs.
I'm gonna start making batteries.
Okay,
Is that cool?
that sounds good.
All right. Now I'm gonna fuck up all these lines while I do that, so I can get all the wrong things in the right places.
That sounds good.
If that's cool.
We're used to things getting messed up.
I mean, I know. I feel like partially responsible.
As long as we don't have a repeat of the Great Copper Incident.
Great copper. 2020.
Oh yeah, one of the. There's a brief moment where copper got into every line.
Oh no.
There was so much copper in there.
And
Batteries.
I'm actually wearing that armor I made, so now like next to Samaru, I look beefy.
Yes, you do.
I look big and strong. Where the hell are batteries?
Oh, by the way, Samaru, you wanting to do the fets?
If you want to do the fence, we can switch over.
There's still time. There's still
we have
time,
50.
but
I don't know. I kind of like things like
Why can I not find batteries?
We're gonna call it on Factorio. We're gonna go do fence.
oh, there's still 15 minutes. That is not.
Yeah, but we need to we all need to log in.
Ah,
What's it?
apparently there's a thing that they want to do. There's a person back there. Where's regular batteries?
It's mass chaos.
It's mass chaos. It's just.
Don't forget to do it then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can duck out.
Over it. Let's
Do you wanna? I was working on something. Do you wanna finish your thing first?
Yeah,
Here,
let's have Samar finish his thing, but I mean, just because I don't know how many people are going to be already. How long the queue's going to be.
everybody.
Yeah.
So pretty much what's going on. It's a newer thing.
You want
It's
to fill in and put fish pipes in?
I don't have any pipes.
I have pipes. Where are you? I'm coming. I see Raj and Samar.
I'm hoping my lack of pipes.
I feel stupid. I'm like trying to find where the batteries are so I can start manufacturing them, and I can't find them in the menu.
I think they're.
I found personal batteries which require batteries, but I'm like, where are batteries?
They're in intermediate products on the second row next to dynamite.
I don't have dynamite in my intermediate products.
Oh, you can't hand make them.
Yeah, I'm in the select recipe for assembling.
Oh,
Oh, we need assembling level 3 machines.
Oh, that's fine.
That would explain that.
Or where am I connecting the pipes?
Down here where I am.
Well, then I can't make batteries. Because we need sulfuric acid in there. We can't just like put that in there. 'Cause that would be convenient. Oh no, I'm an idiot. They're made in chemical plants. Batteries are made in chemical plants. One moment, there's a chemical plant manufacturing center. I'll take half of these so we can make some batteries.
What do you need? What do you need me to do?
I think I just need a power.
Right.
There we go.
Awesome.
So these turn light oil into petroleum, and these turn heavy oil into light oil.
Okay.
Don't you need heavy oil for lubricant?
Yeah, but then I have these here that if you get under a certain amount of heavy oil, they'll turn on.
Do you want a thing here?
A thing?
So like it won't break them down.
For power?
We'll need a power line, yeah.
Okay. I got one here. I can put it.
Wow. I've been
No.
I've been working on engines for so long that this is down here.
When did this happen?
When did this happen?
I
What
have
is
to
that?
In the process that it took me to make 2 engine producers that are marginal at best, we got batteries. Well, almost.
I think the texture for iron plates got a little glitched on my screen because I'm like looking at it and it's like that's not iron, but the machines aren't upset, so maybe it is.
I added some, so now you have sulfur to all of your machines.
Thanks.
Now, I'm
Now
just
we
gonna-
need copper and...
I'm just putting this stuff in here.
Oh,
because-
luckily both of them are down this way. Hey.
I'm getting the copper out of my inventory.
Oh, okay, there we go. I got stuck. It's like, no, I don't want to be a part of a plastic machine.
You sure, Raja?
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Are you winning some?
We need copper down here.
Copper. Copper things.
Well, I mean, luckily we just need to throw a splitter on this line over here.
I have the splitter.
I have several. I have plural number of splitters.
There we go. I was
Yay.
helpful. There you go.
There, that's it. There we go.
Test it.
That one.
I'm out of line.
I have. Okay.
I have mine. I have mine.
Now we do have a problem.
Yeah.
The copper can't make it into.
Okay, I can move the power cord. Oh,
There we go. Now it works.
It's
It's working. Don't ask. It works.
What is going on? I've never seen
It
this.
works.
no, it doesn't.
Oh, no, now it doesn't.
Most defeated. No, it doesn't.
Can we,
I like how we're all just staring at it. Like,
can we just
well,
take a moment and appreciate that doesn't work.
Angry I am.
whatever just happened.
What?
I have a question.
Yes.
I have a lot of questions and concerns.
What's your question?
Oh, wait. So, is this arm just putting this sulfur in this
Yeah.
box?
Okay,
Yeah.
don't touch that.
So-
Don't touch that.
This arm.
Through it. Yes.
Do not touch that.
Behind that.
There's the green thing.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know what to do.
You'd be the third person who's like, we could really remove the stopgap. It's like, no, we need the stopgap.
Hey,
Arms?
There's now 2 of these things going on there.
I fixed it.
hey, can we,
Okay. That
I don't know.
helps.
I don't know how to.
Did you guys need to drop off to do something before 5? Because it's 4:50.
True.
Oh yeah, we probably did.
Okay.
But this is
I'm just gonna leave. Okay. So now it's gonna say looking for game for a hot second because we're going to.
Does that mean you need to drop off because they're.
The server quit the game. So do we want to save first?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, then I shall also drop out.
Okay.
okay.
Alright.
I was.
You guys have fun with your raid and all that.
It was fun.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Thanks, Joe.
Next time you guys want to do this, we'll gladly add some chaos to your spaghetti.
It's great.
do anything at weird times,
Uh,
let me know.
Firearm of Mutiny hosted us.
Oh,
Huh.
Oh, it's
that's
oh,
Tony. No, not Tony. Yes. Wait.
Alright,
Somebody.
so I'm
I know it.
switching over to 14, and we are going to have some fun doing the fates.
Alright, you guys have fun
Good
with
luck.
that. I'm gonna make burgers. Potentially on a new grill. We'll see.
It's F-E-T-E. It's the F-E-T-E thing.
Oh, those feats.
Yeah, the fates.
Okay.
Go eat or
Yeah,
whatever.
go take
feed-
care of your
go
stuff.
feed.
Yeah, go be weird feet people.
Yes, we're gonna go.
We're
do
going to go help the weird
we're gonna
Catholic elves
Ish,
celebrate.
We're gonna help Ishgard.
Be quick.
Yeah, go on. Go. Shoo. I'll drop out of here.
I think I saved an Ishgard. Yes, I did. What do you know, guys?
Yeah.
I actually saved
You
an
can just
Ishgard.
leave.
You guys have a good one.
Thank you.
Kids.